Hey guys, this is Josh. This is my friend Kevin, and this is Ethan, and we're here to play some Gloomhaven. Just a couple things before we start out. We've been playing D&D together for, how many years has it been now?
Almost 3, I think.
3 years.
Anywhere between 2 and 4.
Yeah, depending on the day.
You're right.
We've played 3 campaigns. We're almost finishing up our 3rd campaign, and then we're going to start Descent into Avernus next, which should be awesome. But we're here to play Gloomhaven tonight. So I took notes just to remind me of what to talk about real quick. If you guys could just go down and tell me your experience with Gloomhaven.
I have absolutely zero experience with Gloomhaven. I've heard the name. I've glanced very briefly at the rules, and I'm looking at it right now.
Kevin?
It's called Gloomhaven.
Nice. And I've got a little bit more. I've read through the rules twice, and I've done a little bit of research, and that's about it. So we're basically coming into this completely blind, and which I think will be a really cool experience because we don't know anything about the classes, and I know it's card-based, and I obviously from the rules, you know, how everything works. So I've watched like 10 minutes of a playthrough. It seemed really cool, so here we are. I've backed Frosthaven, so if we really like this, hopefully we'll get done with Gloomhaven and then be able to jump right into Frosthaven. This should take us a long time to get through, I think, because I think there is
200 adventures.
95 possible scenarios. Like I think average you like go through like 40 to 50, and each one's about an hour. So it'll take us about a year if we meet once a week. And then Frosthaven's supposed to come out next year sometime. So yeah, we might be pretty close. But a couple things about how we're going to play. We're going to use the Gloomhaven Helper app to help control our AI and track damage. I think that's going to be a lot easier since there's just a lot going on as far as the player stuff goes, and since we don't know the rules very well, I think that's going to help us out. And then this is a legacy game, but there's something sacrilegious about ripping up cards, so we're not going to rip up cards. We're just going to put them somewhere else. And I also bought removable stickers for the map so that if we want to remove them and replay this later, or I can play them with my kids, you know, when they get older, I can do that. So with that, let's look our characters, and I've got to look up the names of them. And I've set them.
That's how fresh we are.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't have them memorized. So we've got the Brute, the Tinkerer, the Spellweaver, the Scoundrel, the Cragheart, the Mind Thief. And that's our 6 starting survivors. I'm doing Kingdom Death. Our 6 starting heroes.
I hope they survive.
Yeah, exactly. So how do you guys want to pick? Do you guys want, like, what is your thoughts on, just surface thoughts on what these could be? So the Brute, obviously
some kind of fighter tank.
Yeah, tank. Yeah, Tinkerer.
Tinker is probably going to be like support.
Yeah, that would be my guess. And I wonder, like, I don't know anything about the lore of Gloomhaven, so I don't know if like he's going to have like some like mechanical stuff.
Right? Is it going to be kind of like Eberron, or is it going to be just who knows?
Yeah, what? Spellweaver's obviously going to be a wizard. I'm definitely not picking the wizard. You know, out of the best campaign,
wizard ever.
Yeah, I'm the worst wizard ever. I never have the right spells prepared, so I'm definitely not picking that one.
Well, except for the one day you had all the right spells.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, the one day.
The one day. It meant it was the right possible time, the perfect time to do that. So, and then the Scoundrel, which is obviously going to be like roguish, I'm guessing.
Yeah, definitely.
And then Cragheart. I'm
I
guessing
have
more.
No idea.
It sounds like more brutish too.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing he's
some
more
kind of like elemental fighter or something like
Crag
that.
makes me think Earth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. And like it looks like some kind of like rock.
Yeah, like it looks like elements, like earth, wind, fire. Yeah.
It's
And
like
then
an early design of the Windows symbol.
it might be. Yeah. This is where Windows happened, guys. Right here.
Right here.
We'll call him Bill Gates. And then the Mind Thief. We've been talking a little bit about Mind Thief. It seems like
some kind of support, like kind of tactician
controller, maybe
controller.
take over the minds of the enemy AI or something. So I don't know. We can either do completely random and roll a dice.
I like that idea. Just
Okay, let me grab
a D6, man.
Is that cool, Kevin?
Yeah.
Of course, I packed all my dice away.
We don't need dice. This is a card game.
I almost grabbed all my D&D shit out the door.
I've got my bag of dice over there because I wasn't sure.
All right. So I guess we'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, works for me.
If I roll a 3, I'm re-rolling. I just reserve the right. 3.
Nope, you gotta do it. You gotta take it.
Son of a... I really don't. Okay, if anybody else rolls a 3,
All right, here.
they'll take it.
I'll roll it for you. Oh, that's a
4.
4.
3.
There you go.
You take it. Okay, I'll re-roll. 4. Okay, I'll re-roll again. 5. Okay, I'm the Craig Hart.
So there's that one for you.
Cool.
I'll take this one here.
All right, and so yeah, inside I have no clue. I guess we'll start.
Right.
Do you want to start with the minis or start with the?
Let's do the minis.
Okay, yeah.
Save the prestige for last.
I mean, you can tell me to just shut up, dude.
Oh yeah, he's like brutish. He's like some kind of like.
Oh, he's like a rager.
That's cool.
That's sick.
Yeah, he definitely looks like a barbarian. Like I'm gonna rage and kick everyone.
Ooh, I like that.
It's been shot.
Oh,
Dude, it
sweet.
really is now.
Oh yeah, it looks like Vinchali. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like
Just
your
need some
sorcerer from our
horns.
first campaign.
Oh,
Oh, that's
I
cool.
like
That is
this.
And I've seen that
Check
many
that
before.
Mhm.
Oh, cool.
I love that. Let's get the flames coming up
Oh,
there.
nice. That hair is awesome. I'll paint these up at some point, but
Right on, dude.
sweet. All right, I like the mindless brute. Like, hopefully, I can just like
Yeah, no, that looks
just
sick, dude.
hack away.
Alright.
Cool.
We did individual reveals on the package, or?
I think we can just kind of open it up and
Alright.
take a look. But so these
So much stuff.
these are your modifier cards that as you level up, you'll add these into your deck.
Right.
So
you
this
can start
is-
with.
yeah,
You
so-
can replace minuses with pluses as
Yeah.
you go, or.
So this is
whatever.
your standard starter deck, which I've been told many times to make sure that this is not the deck you draw from. This is like your perks deck. And then you have the standard deck of 20 cards that's got like 5 -1s, 5 +1s.
Okay.
And then you have your
Got
player
like a little-
sheet.
Yeah, this little pad. This is so well put together.
I
This
know,
is
it's so
nuts.
Like I love the mystery of all those 16 other.
Oh yeah,
Or
those are
the
gonna be
11
so
others,
sick to
yeah.
reveal,
Yeah,
man.
the other
I'm so
characters.
stoked.
And I've never ever seen anything like I've seen a few of the starter characters, and I've never even
Seen
like,
a-
I've no
anything.
names or anything of those. So,
This is gonna be great. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Craig Hart. So
The human scoundrel.
and on the back is like a narrative description
Yes.
Oh, cool.
of it.
Oh my god.
Savus. And I've heard of Savus. I've seen Savus before in a couple of the like enemy
Yeah.
AI cards. So I wonder if like Savus is a race.
It could be. Because he
The
doesn't look like a human or anything, right?
No, definitely not. He looks like elemental, like we said.
Oh,
He kinda
yeah.
looks like elemental.
So it could be some kind of elemental race or something.
Yeah. He's
Because
got
this
like
is the Orchid Spellweaver. That's
It's
super
much
cool.
more sorcerer than.
okay,
the
sorcerer. Okay, yeah.
I can see that being a Spellweaver.
Yeah, yeah.
Makes sense. I'm just a human scoundrel, so I'm boring.
Boring scoundrel.
Somebody's got to be to make
Yeah.
everybody else look good.
Right?
Okay, so this one, this is the Savus value power above all else. This severe and exclusionary race has rocky, uneven skin, so it is
Okay, so
elemental.
it's a race. Okay.
Except for their chests, which bear a smooth, transparent glass. Ooh, cool.
That's dope.
They have energy cores fashioned from the elements they have mastered. Okay, so it makes sense. Like that's kind of elemental. Yeah.
See that spell weavers are orchid sages who are able to draw forth powerful natural forces. That makes me think druid a little bit.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Could
Yeah.
be a little. Could be a little crossover there.
Okay.
To see what the abilities look like.
I like this description. Humans are the dominant races spreading across the continent like locusts.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of like the like fantasy trope theme is like humans are always like came from nothing and now they're like taking
They're
over
just
and
everywhere, and like they don't have that much power and they don't live that long. But they're just so resilient that they just overcome all this crap because
because D&D's like
The
that
awesome
too.
power of fucking.
Exactly. Like rabbits.
Oh my god, yes.
Cool. It's cool.
All right, so this is the modifier.
Yeah,
deck.
the modifier decks. We probably don't need to open that right now.
I'll leave that one on.
And then
I'm gonna open up the other one then.
yeah, so these are the attacks and stuff. And at level 1, you only get the level 1 cards.
Okay,
so
so
the
it
other
does-
one,
This is gonna have all the levels in it.
Yeah, so it
we
has
got the ones
everything.
we
Okay, so we gotta sort through them. I assume they're already set up by.
yeah, it looks like
level.
level 1's on top.
Cool. If I can get the stupid thing to open.
And if I got a pocket knife if you needed to. But. And then there's also these X cards, which I think I read are unlockable at level 1, but they're like more complicated. So they said they recommended starting out with just the level 1 cards, and then once you get the hang of those, you can incorporate some of the X cards.
Have them like as an optional rule or whatever.
So then there's level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 levels of cards after that.
And so after that, I assume is when you need to retire.
Well,
I was looking through some of the rules for like the campaign and whatever, and it said after you reach a certain point, you must retire.
Yeah, so that's what these cards come into play. So these are
goals than leveling, I thought.
yeah. So
There's a combination of things, from my understanding.
Okay.
yeah, so there's those little brick cards over there, and there's scenario goals, and it's like open a door to reveal a new room, or keep a few cards in your hand by the end of the stuff, and then there's these cards which are your like overarching goal,
like your personal goals, and whatever.
And when these are accomplished, then that's when you retire.
Okay.
So if you go out and you accomplish that goal in a mission, then after that, then you come back to Gloomhaven, which is a city, and then you retire the character, and then you do whatever's on that. Like I'll just look at one. Like there's like vengeance, and it has a description, and then once you're done, you open envelope X. So there's like rewards, open box, music note, and earn 15 check boxes. So there's like goals, and once you finish this narrative goal, then you unlock more characters. You open those envelopes,
and that's where the whole world just opens before us.
Exactly. Yes. So that's, and I don't know. So those goals, the brick card goals, are supposed to be kept secret between us. But these, I think
my goal is to backstab at least one other player.
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. But these, I don't know if we can reveal these or not. I guess we'll read through them and then we'll just see.
Yeah.
Like, I think it can, because this is supposed to be your motivation to go out adventuring. Right. So I think that can play into like our backstories and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
But yeah, whenever you want to draw from your fate.
Does it got to be the top one, or we
No,
just pick one?
Yeah, you can pick whatever. I'll do the fate.
Oh, you're gonna do the thing.
Feel it.
I gotta feel my fate.
Feel it.
This one.
Okay.
I see it. This one.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it secret.
Okay.
Four of clubs.
This is the scoundrel one. I see it.
Oh,
it's
no.
beautiful.
Oh no.
I love it.
Another like, I don't know if it's a bad thing, but it can cause some tension. Is so you, as you're playing the scenario, you can loot things to pick up gold, and you can't share gold.
Right.
So, and a lot of the scoundrel cards, I believe, have like loot 2, where you can loot a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. And I saw when I was reading through some of the, I don't know if it was on one of the videos or through some of the rule book or whatever, but if there's loot in your square, you have to loot it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just be like, oh, I don't loot this so somebody else can take it.
Yeah.
This is mine.
Yeah. So if you land on on the gold piece or whatever, you pick it up, which is good. Like, right, I think we can strategically kind of spread it out.
Yeah, no,
but,
of course.
But I think that, like, if you don't pick it up, it's gone. It's not like... So,
yeah, I can come back for this later. It's
yeah.
just, yeah.
And there's also chests, too, that you can unlock. So, they give you, like, better perks. So, like, better
Do we
gold.
have to worry about mimics?
I don't know. So, okay.
There will be so many
let me
D&D
read mine.
references.
Ooh.
Oh my god, yes, this is gonna be great.
Yeah, I like mine too.
Oh, this is gonna be so great. I am so happy with this card.
Oh, cool. This one's actually really, like, it fits my character really well.
Yeah.
Like,
Did we all get something that's like pretty good for our characters?
Yeah, I feel like
Yes!
that too.
Yes!
That's
perfect.
Maybe not the lore background, but like I think it fits with the class type.
Oh, yeah?
Really
Nice.
well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this one fits my class type really well, too, which is cool. So, okay, I'm going to keep mine secret, too.
Alright.
So many secrets.
Already. So I guess let's just go through the rules, and then we'll start the first scenario, which I pulled all the stuff we need for
Okay.
it, so we can just set it up pretty quick.
Cool.
But so this thing is our hit point tracker and our XP tracker.
Thank you.
So at the start of this, the scenario, we set our HP to this, and then if we take damage, we slide it down.
Yep.
And then the XP is on the other side. So this is XP per scenario, if I remember right.
Okay.
So if you gain, 11 XP for this scenario, then you write it down on your character sheet, and then it looks like your level 1 is 0 XP, level 2 at 45 XP. So it's like an XP based level.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay.
And then also those brick cards. A lot of them, I guess.
These are the perks, right?
Yeah, those are the perks, but the brick
cards.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's the scenario goal, and they give you, I think, checkboxes.
Okay.
So in the notes section, there's these checkboxes.
Yep.
And when you get 3 checkboxes, you get to pick one of these perks
Okay.
on your card, and that gives you like added cards on your deck, or you get to do cool stuff with items. So let's just go through the
You guys all
rules.
set up with pencils and everything.
Yeah, I know. I'm
You're
prepared.
on top of it.
My OCD went crazy. So
And then you sent me the picture of the setup. I was like, "That's just beautiful."
it is. It really is. Okay, so let's see. What do we need to do? Okay, so we need to purchase items. I think we start out with 30 gold. Let me
So
just
starting gold is important.
Yeah. So battle gold cards. Okay, those are there. The scenario. Now, I've heard also that the first scenario is really hard.
Mm-hmm.
So I took our average. So we take our average level, number of players, take the average of that, divide it by 2, and then round up. So that's 1.
What? 1?
I've heard that even on like normal difficulty, the first encounter is super hard. So they recommend starting at level 0 for the first encounter.
Wait. We're not playing this on ultra hard.
Well, we can if you want to get annihilated. So it's up to. I'll leave this up to you guys. We can either play on easy difficulty for the first scenario, which it's basically like the AI gets less hit points, but we get less gold and less XP. Or we can play on normal and just see how it goes. I'm pretty sure that you can replay the scenario. Like if you lose, like there's some kind of penalty, but you don't die.
You don't get XP for it, or you don't get the goal.
Yeah,
but then you can
there's
go through
something
it.
like I don't think you get the goal like rewards.
Yeah.
But then you can replay it. So what do you guys think?
I mean, I'm fine with going through a normal, but
Yeah.
that's how I play it. I
Normal-
start the video game on hard, and then when I get my ass beat, then I'm
Okay.
like, okay, I guess I'll drop it down a little.
All right. Okay. We'll play.
Yeah,
we'll
I
play
do the
normal.
same thing, except there's a screaming stage in the middle.
Ah!
There's a rage quit for a day.
Tutorial? I don't need that.
Yeah.
Wait, how do I play this game?
3 hours later, when you rage quit, you're like, okay, maybe I'll play the tutorial. Okay, so let me get to the place where we kind of start what we need to do. Finishing a scenario.
Then we gotta start a scenario before we
Yeah.
finish it.
Okay. Character sheet. Okay. So I know that we have a city and a road event that we're gonna like. I think the city event is optional, and the road event we have to do because it's something that happens to us on the road to the first thing.
Right.
Okay.
But
Yeah, and then later on, the road events become optional depending on the choices we take, right?
yeah, because I think there's like linked scenarios.
Yeah,
where,
yeah. You can go
like,
between one scenario to the other, and sometimes that doesn't
Yeah, that
make
doesn't
an event
trigger.
happen.
Yeah.
But if you go back to Gloomhaven and then to the scenario, then sometimes
Yeah.
it can happen.
Yeah, exactly. So.
But there are also ones that are linked from Gloomhaven to a scenario.
Yeah,
It's a whole thing. I don't know.
I'm super excited. Like this is all so cool.
Dude, I'm already loving this. We haven't even started playing yet.
I know. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so let's see.
Yeah. Yeah, let's swap. Let me see yours.
Yeah.
For it.
While I'm reading through the rules.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's super sick, man.
Complete road events. Okay. Yeah. So the cards, there's like a front of the card that has like the narrative, and then you make
Yep.
a choice, A or B. You
Okay.
flip the card over, and then you say. And there's also supposedly there's like, if you have a Cragheart with you, then you're able to do this, or if you have a
Right.
Cragheart with you, it hurts you,
Mhm.
or if you have like we have a party sheet
Yes.
also that has. Like reputation, so we can get a good reputation or a bad reputation.
Right, because we can be like assholes and bad guys or whatever.
Yeah. So I think that we should just play and then like
Oh, yeah.
organically just like see.
Oh, yeah, no, I
how-
have no plan for this.
yeah.
I'm just going
We
to
don't have to pick our alignment right away.
let it go.
Okay.
I like that there's, choices and whatever we do affects the
Yeah.
outcome of other things.
Yeah,
Like,
and I don't know how like deep it is, but it is kind of a cool like surface. So I know that the store at level one prosperity, which I think is that's when Gloomhaven starts out. We get to pick from item cards 1 through 14. So I pulled those out already.
Okay.
So what is the prosperity?
That's
So
like our
I guess-
renown or...
Yeah,
Oh,
it's actually
alright.
the prosperity of Gloomhaven.
Okay,
so
that's
one,
what I thought.
as Gloomhaven grows, we get more items that we can buy. Like I think we can unlock like designs too. So like we can get these like cool jackets or whatever, and then like you can
The
build
cloak
them.
of billowing.
Yeah, exactly. And then you can build them in Gloomhaven. So
Okay, cool.
I don't know much about that, but I just kind of
What? You don't know everything
I
about
know,
everything?
I know,
And
seriously.
you invited us to play this game?
I know, and I'm hosting it online. Like,
You were invited. I had to pay him money.
we'll talk about it later, Kevin. I mean, like.
I mean, I had to do other things, but...
Yeah, exactly. We're not going to talk about this. Okay. Well, I think let's just get into the campaign, I guess, because the rules don't have like what we need to do specifically. So
Cool.
I guess we'll
Level 1, start!
Yeah. I'm using a couple of cheat sheets. There's this Gloomhaven Getting Started first game setup guide,
Awesome.
and then also there's this location checklist, which I guess just helps track because you
Wherever
can
you haven't been.
yeah, because you can unlock areas of the map, and then there's like side missions too. So this is a nice because you can be like, this one's unlocked, but we haven't finished this
Right.
one yet, so we can go.
So do we start in Gloomhaven?
I believe so.
Oh, it's a place in the middle of the map. I thought
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah.
thing was Gloomhaven.
Yeah,
No,
no,
so-
that's what I thought too until I got the map.
Yeah, and that's,
so.
so that's Gloomhaven.
Yeah.
This is the
City?
cutout,
Yeah, so Gloomhaven is a city,
Okay.
and then we can go out to different places.
And I don't
where there's
know-
a swamp,
and I don't know what like the world is called.
right?
Like I
Okay.
don't know.
It's
what,
buried somewhere deep in the lore.
yeah, exactly. I guess we'll find out as it's revealed to us, but
Is it a haven from Gloom or for Gloom?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, is this like a Baldur's Gate style like
Well-
city?
Well, this is clearly further south than Frosthaven.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I heard. So yeah, Frosthaven is definitely north of here.
That's original.
What?
And another cool thing about Frosthaven that I'm super excited about is you're based in a city I think called Frosthaven, and you
Yeah.
actually like can fix the city up. So you
Okay.
can like build a tavern, and then
Oh,
you can
that's
build like a warehouse, and then you can gain perks on all that.
If we can't have a ghost in the bar, I'm not in.
Exactly, yeah. If Lift the poltergeist does not run our bar. Okay, so let me just read through this real quick, and then we'll start the campaign if it says so. So, Find the party pad. Oh, we need to pick a party name.
Oh, we never did come up with that.
Yeah.
We've never come up with
I
a
know.
Not once.
We had the
It was like
sleigh
the
bells.
closest we came was the sleigh bells,
And
and
that
I
was
don't
like
even know
a-
how we came up with that.
Like, I think,
Jesse.
yeah, Jesse came up
He
with
just
it.
threw it out there.
Yeah,
We've
and we were
never
like,
come
yep,
up with anything
good.
better.
Yeah, that was the worst. That was the worst party name, but
I think you mean the best
the
part.
best party name. Well, let's just leave it Nimbus for now, and maybe when we get into it, we can decide
We are the Nimbus.
the Nimbus. The
Where did
Nimbus
that come
team.
from?
Nimbus?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Is Nimbus even a word?
It is.
It is.
Okay.
I thought you were referencing something.
No,
Okay.
no. Nimbus is like, isn't it like kind of
Like that
foggy
ether kind of thing,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Okay, good.
I think it's a type of cloud, also.
like a Nimbus cloud. Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, I'm smart. Look, I got words. Okay, so we don't. I think we can leave it for now.
Yeah. You don't choose a group name.
Yeah,
You
it-
earn it.
Yeah, yeah. It
comes
chooses
to you.
Yeah. Okay. So we got all of our character stuff out. So we get one character pad for our character. We need to name our characters too, which, oh my gosh.
All right.
Any thoughts on
as-
character names for you guys?
As a human
I
scoundrel.
got a last name. I need a first name. I'm working on it.
So Kevin is the
Oh, the
book
name
backstory D&D guy, which I love as a DM. Like, it is the absolute best.
I'm gonna go super cliche, and my scoundrel will be named Shadow.
Ooh, nice. Like your bard, Barty McBarterson or whatever.
Oh.
What was your bard's name?
Sir Ozymandias. I don't know. He had 12 names.
we were gonna punish Jesse for a TPK if he ever came.
I was so ready. I actually had a really good build for that guy.
Oh, yeah.
I was set.
Oh my god, I had nothing. I trust everybody loves my character too much to kill him.
Yeah,
I spent
I know.
a solid week.
I'd be pretty upset if, like, I built another character, but I was like, I do not want Ernest to die. Like, I was like,
Oh, you know.
and I also have plans for him in Descent into Avernus. So I was like, I don't want him to die because I already planned this out.
Let's see.
So Bill Gates is Windows. So it's gonna be something Gate.
Boulder's Gate.
Boulder's Gate.
Boulder
God
Gate.
dang it. Oh no. Boulder's Gate. Boulder Gate.
Oh, yes. And his name was Sir Ozymandias Bertrand Maximilian Francois Alphonse Pierre de Marco II.
That's awesome.
It just rolls off the tongue.
It does. It's just right there. Like, I could almost quote it with you. And that's the second time I've heard
The
it.
best part, I was gonna have all of his friends call him Seduce
Nice.
because Bard.
Nice. Oh man, so, something Gate. I'll come up with it later. So it's gonna be something Gate. You can just call him Gate for now.
Gate.
Gate. So Shadow is his name.
Yeah.
Her name, I guess. It's a female.
I mean, the mini is a female,
Yeah.
so I can roll with that.
And we can, yeah, if you want different
I'll
minis,
say you.
I can.
No, dude, I'm totally down with
Yeah.
this, and I can play a chick.
Okay.
Vinchali, man.
Yeah, Vinchali
she
is a chick.
rocks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's my name. Finchali too.
2.0. Okay, so we shuffled the personal quest cards. We picked those up. We should have drawn two and picked one. Do you like your guys?
No, I want mine.
Okay, yeah, I feel good about my one card. Kevin, do you want?
What? Oh, no, I want this.
Okay, cool. That's awesome that it
First
worked out.
straw. It
Yeah.
was fated to be.
It was for sure. Okay, we got a 20 card deck. That's done. Blue Wooden Experience Tracker, hand each player
I was
Red Wooden
way
Hit
off.
Point Tracker.
Yeah.
Separate road events
It's an
1 through 30, and the city events 1 through 30. So I got all those pulled out.
Yep.
Can you separate? Okay. Do we need to shuffle those, or does it? These are your starting city and road events. Put the rest of your. Okay. Okay. Now create the city's available supply of items using all copies of the standard items 1 through 14. So I pulled all those out.
Yep.
Unfold the world map. Done. Man, we're killing this list, man. We are on it.
You were on it. You had all this set up before you showed up, man.
Unfold the world map board and place it amidst the players if you haven't already. Read the top half of the first page of the scenario book. Place stickers on the map board as indicated in the scenario. We get to put stickers already?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
Sticker it up.
this says optional role-playing guys, and like in D&D, like I think the three of us are kind of the heavier role players out of the group.
Yeah.
So I think that's perfect. Like if we want to role play, so it says since all players somehow ended up at the Sleeping Lion, which is something in Gloomhaven, a tavern or a hotel maybe. Everyone could use their information on the back of the character sheet mat in combination with their personal quest to wind up with a background story of their character. I think we need time. Like I think we'll get to it.
Yeah, gotta feel into it a little bit.
Okay. So optional encounter a city event. Draw the top card of the city event deck and read the front side. Okay. I think we need to shuffle them. So let's shuffle up the city event.
Shuffle up the city events.
But let's
1 through 30 and just go through it.
yeah. So just shuffle them all up, and then let me read this while you're shuffling, and then because this kind of places us in Gloomhaven, I think, and then okay. So Gloomhaven, everyone needs to eat. Whatever your reason for coming to Gloomhaven, out here on the edge of the world, that simple fact is never going to change. A mercenary can't fight on an empty stomach. Okay, so it's some kind of tavern. So when Jerksera, a Valrath woman wearing a red cloak. Okay, I have no clue who.
Those Valrath scum.
Valrath, yeah. Red cloak reminds me of Red Wizards of Thay. Okay, and enough gold jewelry to keep you fed for a decade. Approaches you in the Sleeping Lion and offers to pay you 10 gold coins to track down a thief and retrieve some stolen goods. Well, seems like as good an excuse as any to sober up and start paying off your tab.
It wasn't me.
This thief has taken some important documents, says the red-skinned merchant. Okay, so she has red skin. She has red robes, red cloak, and red skin. Okay.
I think they're overdoing it.
Her tail whipping about in agitation. Okay, so I'm thinking
Tiefling.
I don't care what you do to him. Just bring back what is mine. Okay. Based on Jerksera's description, I'm probably hacking these names. It was easy enough to knock around a few alley thugs and get a location of the thieves' hideout. You don't find yourself as a mercenary way out in Gloomhaven without knowing how to crack a few skulls. So your target is now the Black Barrow. Sounds like a lovely place. All right, so we need to add a new location called the Black Barrow.
Okay, so then my question is, which is this side the front or is this side the front?
So AB is the back, so
Okay.
that other side is the front.
Okay.
So we need to unlock the Black Barrow. So that's one.
Where do we put it?
Looks like one on here. Oh yeah. 8 lines
Oh, it's
up.
got spots and everything.
Oh yeah.
This is some top tier gaming.
Cool. Feels so good.
That's cool.
And then global achievement, city rule militaristic. So I guess that's the type of city that Gloomhaven is.
I guess it sounds like we're under occupation. That has nothing to do with the real current events at the moment.
So let's see. Where's city rule? Demonic?
Yeah!
Gosh. Maybe I should. This seems spoilers.
Spoilers!
Sorry.
Spoilers!
Okay, city rule militaristic. Okay, and we need to put it on the third one over. Okay. We've began our epic quest.
We have begun. Awesome.
Okay.
Dude, I'm so stoked.
Yeah.
Alright, are we ready?
So hold on just a second.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that. So it looks like from here. So I'll separate all the road events. Okay, and then shuffle them. Okay, we did good.
Okay, I haven't shuffled the road events.
Yeah,
just
go
the
ahead. And,
cities.
yeah, go ahead and
Okay.
shuffle the road events.
The cities are done.
Okay, cool.
Don't look.
You can complete a city event once your characters are created, and you are required to complete a road event before beginning your first scenario. So, do you want to, Kevin? Do you want to grab the top card and read it
For the city?
for the city. So evidently something happens while we're in Gloomhaven. There's like a random encounter that happens. So yeah, go ahead and grab
So
it.
first we do the city and then
Yeah.
we pick the road?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we pick a city event, and then I think we can do shopping and stuff, and then we go out, and then when we go out, we do a road event.
Then we get attacked by bandits.
Yep,
Alright,
probably.
so I just pick the top card.
All right.
Yep, there it is.
Let's see here. Just read that.
Yeah,
As the
read it
daylight
out loud.
fades, you find yourselves wandering through a half-crowded market street, browsing wares. Hey, over here! You turn in the direction the voices see a filthy vermling gesturing from a dark
A
alley.
vermling, okay.
Vermling. Yeah, you grim-looking chaps. I have something you might be interested in. Vermling holds out a piece of metal covered in sludge. Found this in the sewer. Writing on it I don't understand, but I know it's valuable. You can have it for 10 gold.
10 gold for
Ooh,
some
so-
sludge
so
metal.
what-
Option A, pay for it. Option B, refuse to pay. Never trust a vermling.
I don't know.
The first card we pulled and it's already making us racist.
Well, I mean, we don't have to pick the racist option if we don't want to.
I mean, did we determine how much starting gold we have?
we have 30 gold, I believe.
Each?
I want to pay for it, man. I want to bite
Okay.
this MacGuffin.
Okay.
You're gonna go
Yeah,
for the
do it.
MacGuffin?
Yeah, let me make sure. But
Alright,
I'm
you're
pretty
paying
sure.
for it then, because
Yeah.
I don't pay for crap
Using
like
each
that.
character starting 30 gold. Okay.
Okay,
So
30 gold.
so now you flip it over, and you read option A or whatever the
Okay.
option is that you pay for it.
Pay 10 collective gold. I think we have to decide as a group. So
Okay.
I'm yay, you're nay.
I don't pay for things like that.
Okay, I'll pay for half. I'll pay for 5. So I'll write down 5.
Okay.
Minus 5 gold pieces.
Where do we keep that?
I have no clue. I just
I just
Gold
wrote 30
notes.
gold in my gold
oh
notes.
gold notes. Okay, yeah, 30.
30 and then a dash and then a 25.
Yeah.
I guess I could have just written 25. That's wasted space.
I did the exact same thing.
You have to keep your books so you don't get audited
Exactly,
by
yeah, like-
Gloomhaven IRS.
Gave to a vermling.
We joke, but 30 cards from now, IRS Gloomhaven tax collectors.
What did you spend your first 30 gold on? Show us your records. Okay, sorry.
You hand over the gold and take hold of the metal. You wipe off the grime and slop to discover a foreign contraption made of large gears and many moving parts. If you
Which
can
we
figure
have
out
to-
what it is,
Right.
the device might actually be of some worth.
Oh, cool.
Gain 1 collective curious gear, item 125, global achievement, ancient technology.
Oh,
We're already unlocking things. Oh my, we haven't even really started.
So item card 125.
That's what it says. Item 125.
Okay.
Otherwise, buy. You don't have enough.
Sweet. We've chosen wisely.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, we've chosen nerdily.
Oh, yeah. We've chosen naively because we have no clue anything about what's going to happen. I mean, it could be like, he shivs us and we're dead. All right.
He hands you a bomb.
120,
Blow up.
125.
That's what it
125.
says.
Curious gear. Yep, this is it.
Dope.
Oh, it's worth 50 gold.
Yeah.
Well, see,
Well, it says-
what a steal.
If you figure what it is, this might actually be of some worth.
Okay, so this is
I don't know
what the...
exactly.
I bet if we find a tinkerer, they'll know
No.
even more.
So it
is,
looks
is
like...
there something
Yeah.
for figuring out more?
Yeah, so it actually just tells you what it does. It says, during your turn, disarm all traps within range 2. That is so cool. You didn't pay for it.
Do these symbols here mean anything?
So that means rip it up. But we are not.
No.
Kevin, do not touch that card.
I roll to steal.
No.
That's a 5.
As the DM, I roll, and I get a 6, so I notice you. Okay, and then, so yeah, we get this
Your
gear.
powers have no control.
So I think you should keep it since you picked. And is there anything else with it? So say. Okay, so it says. Okay, so pay the collective gold. Gain 1 collective curious gear, item 125. Global achievement, ancient technology. Otherwise, buy. You don't have enough. Come back when you do. Okay, so if we didn't have enough gold.
Yeah.
This card goes back in the city deck,
Okay,
and
let
we
me try it
could.
again.
There's a possibility that we could run into this card again.
1 in 30 chance.
Yeah, But since we did do this, we're
We
supposed
destroy
to
the card.
but we are definitely not.
Get you a nice little baggie and just write destroyed
Yeah,
on
that's
it.
what
Why
I'm
is there a built-in mechanic for ripping up cards?
So
so you buy more cards?
Well, so
Yeah,
no,
it's supposed
it's
to
a
be-
legacy game. So a
Yeah.
lot of legacy games, you play it once
Oh.
because you play through it over
okay.
however long.
And then you're supposed to like keep the map because these are removable stickers, but they're permanent stickers mostly. And then you're supposed to like remember it, right?
Like you frame it and be like,
on the
look at
wall.
our adventure.
Okay,
So
that's
you remember
fair. That okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm on board now. I'm
Yeah.
on board. I've never heard of a legacy game before. I'm very uninformed about
Yeah,
I-
and
I-
I've never
I've
heard
played
of
this
it.
sort of thing.
I've played a couple different legacy games. The most recent one that I played was Betrayal at House on the Haunted Hill. I love just the regular game, but the legacy game adds so much like lore into it, and as you play through it, like you can really feel the impact of your decisions and like what
Yeah.
happens on like the subsequent playthroughs. So I don't know if you. I'm going to go on just a short tangent.
No, go for it.
I don't know if any of you have played Betrayal at House on the Hill.
No.
But in just the standard game, you've got this house, and you explore it. And as you explore it, you unlock different rooms. So you start with a hall, and you go this way, and you pull a main floor tile, and you build the house.
Oh,
So it's
cool.
different every time.
Oh,
Okay.
sweet.
And when does the hill come into play?
It's on a hill. That's the premise of it,
Why
right?
do all haunted houses, have to be on a hill?
But in just the standard thing, it's got like 30 rooms or whatever.
Okay.
In the legacy game, it starts out like in the 1800s when it was being built. So it was like
Oh,
the
cool.
first 4 rooms.
Oh,
And then
cool.
the next time you play, it's like 30 years later, and it's got like 2 more rooms.
Oh,
And so, like,
sweet.
by the end,
That
you've
does
built
sound
up
really
a 50-room mansion.
Oh, cool. That's cool. Okay, so maybe we should play that because that sounds really cool. Yeah, this is my
Let's put
first.
this all away.
Yeah, forget it, guys. Sorry, we're just gonna play House on the Hill. This is my first legacy game, and I'd never heard of it before I heard of Gloomhaven.
Okay.
And so so I don't know anything about it other than I know you're supposed to rip up cards and
Yeah, no, I've never actually destroyed a card when it
Yeah.
says to, because it's like you said, it feels just sacrilegious and
yeah,
wrong.
it does. Well, and like I could definitely see, I've got a million kids. I don't know if I'm on camera or not. I probably shouldn't stand up. I've got 4 kids, and they're all young right now, so they're way too young for this. But I could definitely see like us sitting down as a family and playing this.
Yeah.
So I think it's like a cool game to keep around. I think so.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't want to spend. I'm a cheapo, so I don't want to spend another $100 to play.
Right,
this.
exactly. That's one thing that's the only issue I have with a lot of the legacy games is that there's so much that is permanent to it because they set it up to play it once as this big epic thing, and then that's it.
Yeah. So I gotta find ancient technology.
And especially if I spend a boatload of money on a game, I want to play it a couple times.
Yeah, exactly. Can you imagine if like Kingdom Death was like Legacy?
Oh
Hell
my
no.
god.
Oh my god.
Oh, ancient technology. Okay, here it is. Where do I put that? So
There's a
that
sticker
goes.
for it?
Oh yeah, there's a sticker for everything. So that goes.
They really want you to mark this thing up, huh?
Oh yeah, and you're supposed to like marker the prosperity on there too. But I've got a separate sheet to track our prosperity. So ancient technology.
Dope.
Sweet. Oh, and then you can gain ranks in ancient technology. That's cool.
What?
So I wonder if you get a few ranks in ancient technology.
Okay,
or something.
we might find like more gears or
Oh,
whatever.
I'm sure. Yeah. Sweet. I'm already stoked.
And none of us got the Tinkerer.
Yeah, exactly. It just so happened. Yeah, my guess was we'd pull this card out and be like, if you have the Tinker, you can do this. If not, it's just worthless.
Right.
So we can.
So I would like to change my characters now.
Yeah, exactly. So we can, if we decide we don't want to use this, we can sell it for half of what it's worth. So we can get 25 gold out of it if we want to. And also, so this X means that you can use it, I believe, once per scenario.
Mhm.
So you can use it once, and then next time we go out, you can use it
Yeah,
again.
it's a
So,
lost card, right?
I think that has to do with these cards.
Well, it's the
Yeah,
same
that's different.
symbol.
But yeah, it is the same type of thing. So cool, sweet. I'm so glad we picked a city event. That's awesome. Okay,
So now do we pick a road event? Do we do
so
some things
no,
first?
so now we go shopping.
Oh, now we go shopping.
So if you want to grab all those cards,
These cards.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
And so they have like some recommendations if you don't
Okay.
know what to do. I've heard that there's like a stamina potion
Mm-hmm.
Spell
that
weaver.
that is really good because it gives you cards back,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't know how that comes into play exactly, but
Healing potion, stamina potion.
okay.
So you can recover up to 2 discard cards on the stamina potion.
Okay. So I know there's a few different types of cards. There's cards that,
Yeah.
that
you want-
when you play them, you discard them, and then you gain them
Yeah.
back if you do
Well, and
some
this one's
kind
got
of
like a
quest.
tap symbol, so
Yeah.
you tap it to use it.
Yep. And then there's also cards that have like you just discard, and then if you use it, you don't get it again for the rest of the scenario. So they're evidently like really powerful cards.
So I'm just going to lay these out so that we can kind of see them.
So I have 25 gold, and let's see here. So the Cragheart Boots of Striding, Minor Power Potion. Can I look at those? The
Yeah.
Boots of Striding and the Power Potion.
Here is a boot of striding. Here is a power potion.
And I believe we can have one small like carry-on item. So like the Curious Gear would be your one item if you want to take it out. And I believe we can own more things than we carry out, but I'm not entirely sure on that.
Okay, so the X symbol is a once per scenario, not
Yeah.
a one and completely done.
Yeah, it's a once per scenario.
Okay, I'm definitely buying Cloak of Invisibility.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's happening.
Used to recommend that for my class.
There's 2 of them, so you can get one.
Yeah,
There is
but
2
what,
of them.
what does the invisibility do?
Oh,
So
you can
with
look at
invisible, you cannot be attacked, but it only lasts for 1 turn.
Okay.
But I'm
So if you like,
buying that.
you can like dash into a room and then you're like surrounded and you're like, boop, I'm
Yeah.
out.
So I'm definitely buying the Cloak of Invisible.
Cool.
Uh,
Okay, let me just make sure that we're not doing anything wrong. Let me just read and make sure that. Like,
We've already done everything wrong.
Yeah, probably.
I'll probably grab a cloak too.
To purchase some handful of items before running out. Recommendations for each class. Remember, your players cannot trade money or items. So yeah, like I wonder, like if it's party money, who should get that? Like I'm completely fine with you having it, but I just wonder if in the future, if we have to pick, it should be one person paying for it if they get the item, right?
Maybe, I don't know. We can Google it, or we can house rule it, or
Yeah.
however we want to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
This is our game. We do it how we want.
But the internet will yell at us if we do it wrong, right?
Oh no, the internet!
They'll
Those
yell at
10
us if we do it right too.
Those tens of people that are watching.
Yes.
Okay.
It's okay. We know it's just us watching it over and over
Yeah,
again.
it's just gonna be us. Yeah. Wow, we got 10 views, guys. Well, I watched it twice. Kevin watched it once. Ethan watched it once.
Right.
Just keep logging into different IPs in my GP.
Yeah,
I'm-
exactly.
I'm going to blow all of my money, and I'm also gonna get some hide armor.
Is there anything for 5? No? Darn.
No.
I thought
I'm
I
gonna
thought
keep
some-
5
Okay.
and buy this cloak and see how that actually
Sweet.
works.
See,
I hope the game
I'm
doesn't
doubling
scare
up
me.
on my stealth, guys. I've got the hide armor
Mm-hmm.
and the cloak of invisibility.
Cool.
I'm quite the scoundrel.
Nice. So yeah, I think, man, I wish I could find. This is the exciting part of looking at rules over and over and over again.
I
There should
definitely
be.
want this poison dagger next
Okay,
time
here we go.
around, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can have one of. Let's see here. Each character can equip only one head item, one chest item, one leg item,
Oh!
and then up to 2
Those are both
One-handed
They are
items.
both chest
Yeah,
items.
something.
denied,
That's fine. I'm gonna.
and then 1 small item.
Okay.
Okay,
so
I'm
this
not
no.
gonna.
Oh, so you can carry an item, a small item up equal to half your level rounded up. So right now you can have 1 item.
Well, then I won't buy the cloak of invisibility, and I will buy the poison dagger
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay.
because I think the hide armor will be better in the long run.
Yeah. So
Maybe later I'll get the cloak of invisibility.
So this guy seems tanky. I haven't looked at the cards really, but this minor power potion seems because during your attack at
Yeah.
+1 attack, so +1 damage, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
to your entire attack action. So that I think I'm gonna buy that. So that gives me 15 gold. So I can't afford the boots of striding. What else do we got? Do we
The
have-
only things that are worth 10 are the potions
Okay.
or the hide armor.
let me
hide
see-
armor.
Let me see the hide armor.
Yep. Oh, sorry.
On the next 2 sources of damage from the attack target, you gain shield 1. Okay. Oh, so this is another thing. So because this is hide armor, it slows you down. So in your deck, you have to add 2 -1 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay. You add it to your deck.
Yeah. So then, so as you can see, like these cards, that you can get 2 times the damage, plus 0 damage, plus 1 damage.
So you can
minus
use this
1
one twice before it gets...
Yeah. So then it taps, which I don't know when it becomes untapped.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
There
This-
you go, falling behind again.
Yep, this symbol, the tap symbol, means that the item is spent after use, which is denoted by rotating the card on its side. Spent cards can be refreshed when a character performs a long rest.
What are these?
What?
I've got all these weird symbols. Like I got a poison.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Those are more
Some kind of
modifiers.
arrow thing.
yeah. So those are all your
A
perks. that you have.
question mark.
Yeah, I think that means muddled. So that I got these cards which have all the
Yeah.
like different symbols.
Muddle. Disadvantage on attack. Remove that into next turn.
Yeah,
Oh
so you
my
can like
God.
muddle stuff, and that gives you like buffs or debuffs.
Okay.
So cool. Okay.
So I add.
So if we take a long rest, you get that back, and a long rest is different from D&D. Long rest
Basically,
is
Right,
just like
right.
passing
like
your turn.
one
to-
round. Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question then.
Uh-huh.
If I'm supposed to add 2 -1s to my deck of things,
Yeah.
I don't have any negatives
So
in my
in
new
that
thing.
right in front
In this thing.
on that deck, I think
Mhm.
there's like some -1 cards.
Okay, just right here.
Yeah.
I just take the generic -1s.
Yeah, and then I think
Okay.
they have different symbols on the front of them.
Yeah.
So like I have 3, so those are my cards. 3.
Right. Yeah, these
And
all have
you-
stars on
Yeah.
them.
So those like if you take that
Okay.
that armor
So I can
off,
take them out.
Yeah, if you take the armor off and use
Okay,
something
yeah,
else,
yeah.
then you pull them out of the deck. So
Okay, yeah, because I'm number 2.
you're not. Yeah, well, you are kind of shitty. So.
You're a hater.
Okay. So leather. I think I'm gonna buy the hide armor just because I have no clue. But
Okay. Would you like 2 -1s?
Yep. Give me 2 -1s. Cool. Okay. Let's go back here.
Okay. So I'm gonna shuffle my deck.
Okay, and then finally,
So we're
each
supposed
player
to shuffle
chooses
these two
the.
together?
No. So
No.
the one in the package, keep that separate. That one's your buffs.
Yeah. So as you level up, they'll be like add 2 + 1 cards to your deck.
Okay.
But for now, we don't do
We
anything
don't
with
use them
them.
at all.
Yeah, until we. So this is your standard deck with the modifiers from your items.
Yeah.
And then finally, each player chooses the ability cards they would like to start the scenario with from the pool available. So our pool available is these level 1 cards, which is
Yeah.
What about the ones with the X's on them?
So
Those are special rule ones.
it says. Let me just look it up real quick, and I'll tell you. 'cause
I think we should use them.
I believe you can use them, but they're more complicated cards.
Okay.
So
they're
you guys are.
We're some seasoned game
I mean,
players
you guys
here,
are
okay?
so cool
I mean,
that I'm
we're
sure
on
you
the
should just
internet.
pick it up. Yeah. We are informing the masses of a game that's like years old, right? Okay.
We're not bandwagoning.
Yeah, definitely not. Let me find it. Where is it? Oh, it's just in the front.
I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, I would probably have never ever played this game in my entire life if you hadn't
Yeah.
took this up. So I'm super grateful for that.
Good. Okay, so the level of the class cards, is the 1. A character starting at level 1 can only use their level 1 cards or alternately X cards, but a character gains more power cards as they level up to add to their pool of available cards.
Right.
But where does it, like I was pretty sure I read that you could use the X cards, but they were recommended to not use them
Okay.
right starting out. But I mean, if you look at them and
We
you
could
like
just-
them,
We can just skip that. Skip them.
I mean, I don't have a problem. Like it says you can use them, but they're
Yeah.
I think they're just like more.
Well, so just on this one, like my normal one is attack 3.
Mhm.
Then I've got this other one that's attack 3, but also these other things.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just get the basics down.
Okay. So we get to pick a number of level 1 cards equal to this up in this corner. So I get to pick 11 cards.
You got 11?
Yeah.
Holy crap! I thought I was good with 9.
9, 10. All my level 1 cards I get to
Yeah. Coincidentally, all my level 1 cards adds up to this too. I wonder if it's not a coincidence.
Whoa. Do you have 9 level 1? Oh.
8 and 8, 9, 9.
So we can swap
I
out.
wonder if it's planned that way.
Weird. That's craziness. Well, there's less strategy than I thought with these level 1 cards. But
Yeah, but once you start getting the the higher level cards, that's when it's gonna actually
yeah, so you
matter.
like swap them out. Where I really like this level 1 card, so I'm going to keep it. And I'm going to swap this level 1 card out with a level 2 card.
because there's
I see.
2 of each level from 2 up to 9.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So then these aren't randomly played. You get to pick, right? And I believe
Because this is our hand.
yeah.
we
So
pick
this
from
is our
our
hand. Yeah. So it's not like a random card. And you, well, I guess we'll start the scenario.
Well, okay, and so then, so my one thing I was confused about was the initiative thing.
Yeah.
So on your cards, you got an initiative
Yep,
score.
yep.
Is high good or is low good?
Low is good.
Well,
Low is good.
Yeah, low
Low goes
means you go
first.
faster.
Okay.
Yeah, in the initiative. So it starts at 1 and goes to 99. If you're taking a long rest,
Then you're
then
automatically
that's
99.
you move last. So the lower the number, the quicker you'll move.
Okay.
But some of them, like if you had like a healer type, which I guess that there would be some healer types in there, you'd want to go later on.
so
then you can buff them after they
Yeah,
take
yeah,
the
yeah.
attacks. And then also in the rules, it talks about how we can't say, I'm going to go on initiative 46.
Right.
You say, I'm going to go pretty slow, and I'm planning on
Right.
attacking.
I'm taking up the rear, but I'm gonna do some stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to...
That was interesting that
They discourage real
yes,
table talk.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is kind of cool. Like,
Yeah.
in battle, like, you don't know, other than, like, I'm going for this guy or whatever. Like, so you can talk, like,
Yeah.
I'm planning on attacking these people over here.
Right.
I'm
Don't
headed
worry
over there.
about this guy. I got him.
Yeah, exactly. So then what happens is, so like if you picked your 2 cards, you pick 1 card as your leading card, and that's going to be your initiative. And then after initiative is figured out, you can play these cards in any order. So like if I started out with initiative 35, but I wanted to play this card first, I could play it at that point.
That's
Okay.
And then
That's pretty
you play the top of 1 card and the bottom of the other. And you can do it in any order, so as long as it's the opposite. So you can
Oh,
play,
so you can only. Oh.
so you can play
I
like
missed
if I played the top of this card, I could only play the bottom of this card, and if I played the bottom of this card, I could only play the top of this card.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and then after the cards are resolved, you put them in your discard pile, which is on the left side of your character sheet.
That changes a lot of my tactics.
And then if you play, so if I played the top of this card, it goes in my discard pile. But if I played the bottom of this card, it'd go in my lost cards.
Okay.
So those you don't regain until after the scenario's over. The discard pile you regain after when you take a rest. Something happens. I'm not sure exactly about the rules, but
Okay.
But you can get these discard cards back into your hand.
That's nifty.
But the
I like
lost
that.
cards you cannot get back. So that's kind of how that works, and we'll have to read the rules a bunch when we do our first scenario. But with that,
I already forgot.
I know how the AI works. I watched the video.
yeah, the AI we've torn down, which is supposedly the most complicated part of it. But we're gonna mess up the AI, and it's
We're gonna mess up everything. It's
Yeah.
fine.
So at this point, I think we can draw a road event.
Okay. Road event.
Yep. So you read that one.
You've only just wandered off the main road in search of your destination
Very
when
true.
the ground begins to shift beneath your feet.
Great.
What was once solid now gives way, and you find yourself falling down into a dark pit. You land 20 feet down, cushioned by the soil that fell with you.
Aw.
You stand up with alertness and look around, trying to get your bearings. You have fallen into a man-made cavern with smooth stone walls and floors.
Sweet dungeon already.
This could be a trap, or just some long-forgotten structure. Option A, use weights and ropes to climb out of the hole as quickly as possible. Or option B, explore the area. I know my vote.
I mean, do you want to explore? Is that yours, Kevin?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right.
Like, so...
It is unanimous.
We're walking along a road, right? Like, we're just getting off the beaten path. It's not like it's a trap. Like, it's a long-forgotten cave full of loot, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah, we definitely want to
All right. Option B. Lighting a torch, you see a number of passages leading out of the stone room. Unfazed, you head down one of them and begin exploring the network of chambers. In one, you find a pedestal, and sitting atop that, a small metal sphere.
Hell yeah.
You take the strange sphere and continue on your search, but the only other remarkable thing you find is an exit. Add City Event 71 to the deck,
Holy crap, we're adding a bunch of cool stuff.
and we all start Scenario 1 with 1 damage.
Oh!
But we picked the better one because just getting out only gives us 1 damage. So
Oh, so
we're winning, obviously.
71.
And now I will destroy the card.
Do not... You owe me $130. That card, hope it was worth it. What number was it?
71.
71. So we shuffle that into our city deck. I guess.
Alright. I'm just
And
gonna
then-
slap it in the
And
middle.
then the other one...
There's your road that needs to be destroyed.
Ugh, I don't know how people can do it. I don't know how. Okay, and we all have 1 damage. So
Yep.
so we start out with let's see if we can find out. Okay, so at the bottom of our card for level 1, I start out with 10 hit points. So I go down to 9.
Okay, where do you see that? Because
At the very bottom, right here.
okay.
So the top one is your level, and the
Okay.
bottom is your hit points. So I'm level
Okay.
1.
Okay, level 1, so I have 8.
Yeah, you're
What the hell? I'm down to 5 already.
you guys are squinchy.
Squishy motherfucker wizard, man.
I'm down to 9. 9. So okay.
You still got more than my max, so I'm down to 7. I really like their wheel. It's
Yeah, I really like.
super smooth.
So there's in the rule book, it says if you don't want to read the rules, you can go on this website
Mhm.
and watch the video. And they had like a beta version, and it had like little like plastic pieces that you put on the sheet. This is so much.
Oh yeah, that's
better.
infinitely better. Like
Oh yeah.
I both love and hate tokens because they have a fun little aspect for all you stay with it, but you lose them so easy, and then like unless the game has a built-in thing for all the tokens, and you got like baggies or whatever, they're just scattered through the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had my fill of tokens in playing Magic the Gathering.
Oh yeah.
Like, I make 100 guys on the table. Let me get some beads. Yeah, that's enough upkeep.
Yep. All right. I think with that we arrive at what's it called again? Dark Barrow. What is it?
Black
Barrow.
Barrow.
So we'll get it set up and then we'll start. Mental stuff that I think when you play cards, these go to strong and then waning and then inert, and then you can use these magical stuff to do things. I guess we'll figure it out as we have questions, I guess. But okay.
All right.
Everybody's good.
I'm good. I'm
Okay.
ready to play my first 2 cards.
Okay.
I'm set.
Okay. This is encounter number 1, Black Barrow. Requirements are none. Goal is to kill all enemies.
Dope.
Introduction. The hill is easy enough to find. A short journey past the new market gate, and you see it jutting out on the edge of the corpsewood. Corpsewood sounds inviting. Looking like a rat under a rug. Moving closer, you see a mound is formed from a black earth. Its small, overgrown entrance represents a worn set of stone stairs leading down into the darkness. As you descend, you gratefully notice light emanating from below. Unfortunately, the light is accompanied by the unmistakable stench of death. You contemplate what kind of thieves would make their camp in such a horrid place as you reach the bottom of the steps. Here you find your answer, a rough group of cutthroats. You don't seem to have taken very kindly to your sudden appearance. One in the back matches the description of your quarry. Take care of these unfortunates, he says, backing out of the room. You can vaguely make out his silhouette as he retreats down a hallway and through a door to his left. Well, it's not every day we get people stupid enough to hand-deliver their valuables to us, grins one of the larger bandits, unsheathing a rusty blade. We'll be killing you now. Joke's on them. If you had any valuables, you probably wouldn't be down here in the first place. Okay, and then there's like a 1 which on the map denotes when we open that door, we read this thing.
Things happen.
And then there's a conclusion part
Sweet.
too. So with that, I think we can start. So I haven't looked at my cards at all. Oh, we need to shuffle our
Yeah,
our,
I shuffled mine.
deck.
I added in my my 2 negatives for my hide armor.
These are awkward to shuffle. These like tiny cards.
Yeah.
And I think I've got some extra card sleeves from Kingdom Death, so I might sleeve our like
Our main cards.
Our main cards.
There you go.
But
However you want to do it, dude.
I ordered like a complete set of sleeves for this, but it was going to take 2 months to get in.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
was like, never mind. It'll be fine. I don't think like the city and road events, like we're not going to use like,
No,
item
that's not.
cards.
Those shouldn't be a
Not
big
gonna be a big
deal.
I think it's these cards, and these cards are probably going to get the most wear, but
Yeah.
I'm okay with having a little wear. Just shows got some love. Okay, so I think we're supposed to have.
So I've got my first 2 cards picked already.
Okay, great. That's perfect because I haven't even looked at it.
I was looking through my cards while you were reading the rules.
Great.
For the movements, do you have? Is it up to that amount, or you have to move that?
Up to that amount.
Okay.
And so you have to spend. So you can forego whatever this is and do this. So if you don't want to do this big thing, you can just move 2. So if you don't have a good card that says move and attack or whatever, you can swap out whatever this thing says
And
for
just do
that
But
card.
we use both cards in one turn.
Yeah, you use both cards in one turn.
Okay. Cool. That's what I just wanted to double check because I got a sick combo all ready to go.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
I'm already in love with this character and we haven't even done anything.
Sweet. Sorry, I'm taking
No,
a
you're
lot longer
fine.
because I haven't looked at all.
I call dibs on the boss guy.
Oh, crap. Speaking of which, those brick cards.
Brick cards.
Deck right there. We got to pull. So you
Yeah, want me to shuffle 'em?
Yeah, shuffle them up, and then give 2 to each person, and we get to keep. We pick one, and that's kind of our scenario goal. I completely forgot about that.
All right. So we get 2 each.
Yep, and we look at both of them, and we keep one and get rid of and put the other one back in the deck.
Okay, and this is the personal scenario
Yeah,
goals.
and these we definitely keep secret.
All right. I'll let y'all draw for your own.
So we draw 2 and then
Yeah.
pick 1.
Yeah, draw 2, pick 1, which we were supposed to do with our other cards, but
We hit the
Left
jackpot on
We
our
said
own
it.
personal missions.
Oh my! These are polar opposites.
Polar opposites?
Yeah.
Good.
Polar opposites, and I'm obviously gonna pick this one. Yeah.
Oh god, these are horrible. I hate these. I hate these so much.
Good. Okay, I'm definitely putting that one back.
Okay.
I guess I'll take this one. I'm still not exactly sure about one of the parts of it.
God,
And if, I think for the opening scenario, if we want to, let's just reveal them, and then so we can kind of get an idea of like how to play them. So I'll go
Okay.
my card that I discarded was Pacifist, kill less than 3 people, and I got Sadist, kill 5 or more monsters during the scenario. So I'm like, so secretly I'd be like
murder
kill
going up.
stealing, and like if you got them down to 2, I'd go after the one that's got the least amount of hit
Right.
points because I want to kill as many as possible. What about yours, Kevin?
3 or few. Have 3 or fewer total cards in your hand and discard at the end of the scenario. So I'm trying to get rid of all my cards. The other one I got was the opposite.
Yeah.
Oh, it was have 5 or more cards in your hand at the end.
Yeah,
of the
so I don't.
scenario.
So
So I start with
Is
only
it-
8.
so it says like
So then, so the discard. What exactly does it mean by and discard
So-
at the end of the scenario?
so the discard pile is the ones that you get back after a rest. The lost cards are the ones you don't get back until after the
So
scenario.
it's like
over.
don't take any risks.
So have 3 or fewer total cards in your hand and discard at the end of the scenario.
Okay.
So you want to burn through
I want to burn as many cards.
all
as
of your lost. You want to get through
Yes.
all of your lost cards so that
Okay.
you only have a few cards.
Should I have
left.
looked at that before I picked my 2 cards? Because I might want to change.
Yeah, you can change it for sure, but also you have to be careful because if you don't have 2 cards in your hand, then something happens. Like I think you're exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to. So this is going to take some management, right? You want to like kind
Yeah.
of time it just right. Because if you burn through your cards too fast, then
Yeah.
like it might be bad news bears. But
Yeah. So
Nah, I'm
I'm
gonna fuck it up.
yeah, it's all good.
I'm getting rid of the
On purpose.
protector one that says allow none of your character allies to become exhausted during the scenario because I don't even know how the heck I'd prevent that.
Yeah. And
But I don't like the one that I'm keeping either, which is fast healer. Your current hit point value must be equal to your maximum hit point value at the end of the scenario.
oh, so you're avoiding taking damage.
Yeah,
And you're gonna heal yourself as much as possible.
yeah.
Which fits the scoundrel.
It
right?
does, but it also goes against my strategy. So
Oh yeah.
We put an active effect in play. Does it last to the end of the? Like, does it keep going after this particular fight ends in through the scenario, or is it
I think
just in this
I
room?
think it's just. I don't know. I think it lasts through the end of the scenario.
Yeah,
Hold on.
until it's used
Yeah,
up.
it's till it's used up,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Let me find out. Effects, conditions.
outside of health potions, how do you heal yourself with just lots of long
I think
rests?
yeah. So you can, if you long rest, you can gain 2 hit points and you get your cards back. In your discard pile has to have at least 2 cards
To
for
long
you
rest.
to long rest.
Okay.
You also lose a card when you long rest too. So one of your discard cards goes into the lost cards, I
Okay.
believe. So we'll kind of go through that as we go through. But yeah, what is the active bonuses? Some abilities can give a character bonuses persistent until certain conditions are fulfilled, or for the rest of the round.
Okay,
So I think the
round.
card would say you gain this until the end of the round. These abilities are denoted with symbols. Persistent bonuses can be identified with the infinity symbol displayed on the card. These abilities effects will be active from the time the card is played until the conditions specified on the card are met. So yeah, it would go all through the whole scenario if you don't fulfill those.
Awesome.
Right? Okay.
I'm good to go then.
Okay. Can I pick
Sick.
my cards now?
You
Yeah.
haven't picked your cards yet?
No.
What have you been doing this
No,
whole time?
I got one card. Oops. Are you guys what's like? Are you guys going pretty fast or pretty slow?
Oh, I'm getting out there and I'm getting in it.
Okay, good.
Is this 3 or fewer? Is it 3 in my hand and my discard, or is
Yeah.
it 3 in my hand and 3 in my
Yeah,
discard?
no, 3 in hand and discard. I think that's a really,
Damn.
that's gonna be a really hard one.
Yep. Can't wait.
So I guess it's we're gonna have to see what happens because I have no clue.
Oh yeah, no, this is going to be a whole experience.
Yeah, it will be. Okay, I'm gonna move pretty fast. Not like redonkulous fast, but I think I'm gonna go pretty fast. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one and then this one. Okay, cool. Okay, so we put our cards face down
Yep.
with the one we want our initiative count to be on top.
Oh, on top. Okay.
Yeah.
I was playing it backwards then. Okay.
So I'm gonna go initiative 35. Okay. Yeah, you're probably like 7,
20.
20. Okay. The Spellweaver's 20. Okay.
4.
Nice. Okay, and then so this is like we put in our initiative count and then we draw,
Yep.
and it automatically draws. So these bandit guards are gonna move 2, attack 2, and then range 2. So I think okay. So we attack for 2 damage at range 2. So they pull out bows and they're gonna attack. So if you're adjacent to them,
They get
and
disadvantage,
they
right?
get disadvantage, but their move 2 will be to move away from you.
Mhm.
So,
If they can.
yep. So cool. All right. So first off is the scoundrel.
Yep. So I'm not going to use my initiative 4 card.
Yep. So you can play in any order you want now that initiative has been.
Okay. So I'm going to use my bottom ability from my special mixture card.
Cool.
I'm going to move 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Gotcha.
And poison target one adjacent enemy. So my poison number 5.
Okay. So do we know what poison means?
Poison means that they extra damage when attacked and prevents healing,
Cool.
and it's not removed until they're healed.
Nice. Okay. So they have to be healed too.
Yeah, because that's what I'm assuming because it says remove when
Yeah.
healed.
Yeah, I think that I read somewhere where, like, if you heal somebody, it would be normally like heal 2. If they're poisoned, it just removes the poison condition, and you don't heal 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quick question: the one you pick for your initiative, do you have to use the top ability of that
Nope.
card?
Nope. You can, after initiative is drawn, you can do anything you want.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you
Just
can-
double check.
Yeah, you
That's
can
right.
switch it around. Like if you had planned on using the top card, and then he did something
Yeah.
that messed that up, you can use the bottom ability.
Okay.
After that, I was trying to find the sheet that said
Double check.
all the conditions. Like, oh, here we go. Yeah, cool. I'll just keep that open. Okay, so he is poisoned now.
Yep.
And that last for a round or what is it?
And I assume it just is poison
Until
healed.
it is healed. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And then I will use the top ability of my second card of my flanking strike.
Mm-hmm.
Attack 3.
Okay. So that's 3 damage.
Yep.
And then you draw one of your cards.
Yep. It's a +1.
So that's 4 damage.
Okay, and then I add 2 to attack and gain 1 when the target is adjacent to any of my allies, which he is not.
Okay.
Sucks to suck, but I'm doing 4 damage
So you do 4 damage to 6.
to 5.
Oh, 5. Sorry. Yep. He has 6. 2, 3, 4. So he's down to 2.
Okay, and so then this gets discarded,
Yep. That just it gets
and
discarded.
then these get discarded.
Yep. So they get. So if you have, like, I guess you're supposed to put it on the left of your card, of your like
Yeah.
this card to note that it's discarded. And if it's active, you put it on the top, and if it's lost, you put it on the right. Supposedly.
Right, so if you were playing it out here, here's your active cards, and then you discard them and then go over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Okay. So your initiative is done. So Spellweaver is next with 20.
Cool.
Do stuff.
I thought 35 was decent. I guess 35 is not. Do I have any?
I mean, we're between 0 and 99. That's. I mean,
Yeah.
you're in the lower half.
Like I really like my. Like I guess I can't tell, but my lowest initiative is definitely not in the single digits.
Yeah. I mean,
So
you're a big tanky.
Yeah, slow.
Brute.
Yeah, like I'm like lumbering in. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm the roguey guy. I come in. And
Yeah, you're fast and quick on the. Yeah. Oh yeah, here's my. I was looking at the rule book, but I saw right here in front of me.
All right. So I'm gonna use fire orbs. Attack 3, range 3, target 3.
Ooh, yeah.
Burn that right away. Gain 1 XP for each enemy targeted, and I want
Ooh.
to. So, range 3.
3. So it just has to be within range 3 of one of the people you're attacking.
Okay, so if I pick him,
You can get
Yeah.
all 3.
I
I
get all
believe
3.
that's the case.
Okay, it doesn't have to like. All right.
Oh no, I think so. Range 3. Hold on, let me look it up because there's
Okay.
like an AOE, and the AOE is definitely 1 hex has to be in there.
Mhm.
You might have to move up 1
Okay.
to do that. So
Okay. Because it doesn't. I don't think it's. Yeah, I think all 3 targets need to
have
be
to be
within.
within 3. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So you'll have to do.
So I think what I'll do first, then use this bottom one.
Yeah.
To move 2 instead of
Yeah.
using its big ability. So this would go to discard, right?
Yep, that would go discard.
Instead of burning it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so I'd move up 1, and
then
that
everybody's
puts.
within 3. Yeah.
Yes, and then I'll do the thing. And is fire? What's fire do? It's a little fire symbol.
So if you have so we move the fire symbol to strong
Okay.
when that's used, and then if you have another card that has like a fire with an X through it,
Mhm.
then you can
Cancel
use
fire.
this. You can use this fire magic, and it'll go back to inert, and you gain an ability. Like it's probably like
Okay.
you
So
do extra
that's-
damage
okay.
because the
Fire's stronger.
fire elemental is strong. Fire
Mhm.
element is strong.
Okay.
Cool. So you do 3 damage to all these guys, right?
Yes.
And then you gain 3 XP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you gain 3 XP. Yeah.
Sick.
So on your XP thing,
Okay.
1, 2, 3. So these all go down to 3 hit points. And then I don't know. So do guards? Let me look at their base. Is there like a base stats on here? Oh, okay. Here we go. They can. All right. They don't have any like shield because sometimes.
They
The
have
bad guys
abilities
have
that can block.
shield.
or-
Like if you do 3 damage, they have block 1, which only does 2 damage. But these guys, they don't have any of that. They have a base of 3 movement, Oh no, wait, you forgot to draw a card.
Oh my god.
So you could get
+0.
okay. So it worked out the same, but cool. So they have a hit points of 6, base speed of 3, and a base damage of 2. Cool. Okay. All right. Anything else? So then, yeah, that 1 goes to lost. Yep. Okay, my turn. So I'm going to. I'm going to move 4. Oh no! I don't even have to. It's range 3. Ooh. No, I'm wrong. I read the wrong. I'll get this, guys.
You're good, dude.
So let's go. So I'm gonna use the bottom card, move 4. So I'm gonna come up here, and then I'm gonna attack 3 damage and immobilize, and then I get the little like leaf thing up here. So I do 3 damage. I'm gonna do attack 2, and then immobilize. What is immobilize? Cannot move. Remove at the end of the turn. Well, he's dead, which he will be. 2 takes 3 damage. He's dead.
Okay.
One of my saddest.
Are there opportunity attacks in this? Or is it just you can
I
run
don't
around and whack?
think so. I don't believe so. And also, you can move through. Like if he wanted to come, if he was over here and wanted to move through me, there's no like double movement or anything.
Right.
And they can do the same thing. They can
Right,
move
but we
through.
can't end our turn on somebody.
Yep.
And I'm assuming we can't move through bad guys.
Yes. Yep. I don't think there's opportunity attacks. Let's play it as no because because as part of the bad guys' turns, if they're ranged, they take a step back and attack.
Okay.
So I don't. Yeah. I'm
Cool.
almost positive.
Works for me.
All right, and I discard both of these. Cool. So now the bandits go. So the way, let me just look at AI movement again.
That's a good card.
Okay, so the elites go first. There's no
Right,
elites,
there's no
so then it
elites.
goes in number order.
Yep.
Um,
So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So now we have so 1 goes first. Monster focus. Before performing any action on the ability card, each individual monster will focus on a specific enemy.
Right. Which in this case it would be you.
Yeah,
you're the
because I'm the
closest.
closest, right? Yeah, because you're the Spellweaver's 2 away. I'm already 3 away.
Yep.
And I'm 2 away.
Yep.
Okay, so it's gonna attack. It's gonna move 2. It doesn't
You
have
can't.
to move because because it's at range. It's gonna attack 2, range 2, so it can hit me from there. So it's going to do 2 damage to me.
I'm about to get.
Yeah, exactly. That's the bad thing. Okay, so 1 is done. Now 3 is going to go, and they are going. So they're going to take a step back here, I would guess. So they pick a focus, which is me. Then they move 2, and then attack for 3 more damage.
Can they move through the door?
No.
Okay.
No. Only we can move through the door. So I'm down to 4 hit points already. Holy crap, this is brutal. There's no like. Oh no, and I forgot to draw their cards too. So the first one
Oh.
gets a +0. The second one gets a +1, so I go down to 3 hit points.
Yikes.
So there's some alternate card. Like I can. We'll wait, but I think I can discard a card in my hand to negate.
Your hide armor.
Oh yeah. On the next 2 sources of damage from attacks targeting you, gain shield 1. Okay, so I'm gonna definitely.
You can shield for both of those attacks.
Yeah. Okay, so I would gain 2 more back, right? It's 4
Yep.
or 5.
When are you turn to use these, or
You can use them at any time, I think.
at any time? Okay.
During your turn, gain invisible. Yeah. Okay, so what? During your turn, you can use them.
Did we figure out when we untap?
When you take a long rest.
Okay.
Okay. So I've tapped that. So I've gained 2 hit points back because it's shield 1.
Okay, I know this is way past my turn.
Mm-hmm.
but the poison is supposed to do extra damage when I attack something.
Oh. So how much extra damage?
I don't know. I would assume just 1.
Extra damage when attacked and prevents healing. Let's just look it up real quick.
Sorry, I know this is way
No.
past my turn.
No, it's all good because we are.
So it's after it gains the poison. If it's attacked again, it takes extra damage.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I think because it gained. No, you gained poison first.
Yeah,
and then you
I
attacked
poisoned it,
yeah.
and then I
And then
attacked it.
Yeah.
Okay. And it says prevents healing, but remove when healed, so that kind of kills it when it's healed. When it tries to heal
Okay.
once.
Yep. If a figure is poisoned, all enemies add +1 attack to all of their attacks targeting the figure.
Okay, so 5 should have taken 1 more damage, which should have killed it.
5 was at 2 hit points, so you would go down to 1.
Was it 2?
Yeah,
Am I mathing wrong?
because he was at 6 hit points. You did 4 damage, right?
Okay, yeah.
Because it was +1.
Yep,
Yeah.
+1. Yep, okay. You're right. You should
Okay.
have 1 more. I was mathing wrong.
Yep. No,
But
it's all good.
still, that 1 point
Yeah.
counts.
It counts for sure because I'm about ready to be dead here. Okay, so now 4.
Yep.
So it can pick either one of us. So I think we get to pick. Oh no, wait. If it's, oh no, it's gonna be you because you're the lowest on initiative. If we're the same distance away, it's whoever's lower on initiative that attacks. So
Yep, so all 3 of these guys are going to attack me.
yeah.
Goodbye.
How
No.
much?
I got my hard armor.
Okay. So 4 is gonna stay right there.
Yep.
He's gonna attack for 2 damage.
Yep.
Range 2.
Draw the card for him.
Yeah. +1, so
That's
3
3.
damage.
I block 1, so I take 2.
Okay.
Okay.
And then 5 is going to do the same thing.
Yep.
He's going to move. I guess, how would he move?
I mean, he might.
Here's our first conundrum, right? I think, so it, like, being in a dangerous place, like,
But would he move towards an enemy?
I think so. Because his priority is you, and his priority is getting rid of that disadvantage. So I think he would move towards me and attack and still attack you.
Sure. I don't know.
Okay, we'll look it up later, but we'll play it like that.
Yeah, works for me.
Cool. Okay, so now he's gonna do
2 on me.
attack 2.
Draw the card.
Draw the card. -2, so he does no damage.
Sweet.
Sweet. Okay, and then the last one is gonna park right there, 6, and he's gonna
Shoot at me.
move 2, attack 2, so 2 damage +0.
Okay, and then I block 1 of those, so my armor is tapped.
Yeah.
I take 1. I'm hurting, guys.
Yeah, I'm at 5.
Me too.
Okay,
I'm at 4.
so now it's the end
What's
of the
your max?
round.
8.
Okay.
Oops. So next round. Okay. All right. So now we pick cards again.
Now I pick new cards. Do you think you're gonna go before the bad guys?
I don't know. Like my initiative is pretty crappy for all these cards.
I think
so-
I'm gonna go pretty quick. If I can, this is just fine. If I can heal one of you, which one should it be? Can I say that?
I think
Is that pushing it?
I don't think so.
No.
Okay.
Like I think he would. How many hit points are you at?
I'm at 4 of 8.
Yeah, I would heal him.
Okay.
Like I've got some stuff that I can do. So
Okay.
okay. Sorry. Ready? You guys all ready?
I'm ready, dude.
38 is my initiative.
21.
I'm going real slow this time. 23.
Oh man. Okay, they are going to go on initiative 55, so we all get to go before them.
Nice.
Spellweaver first.
Great. I will use the bottom ability on this one and heal you for 4 earth and 4 me, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Sweet.
Done. That's
So I heal
burned.
4.
Yes, you
You-
heal 4, and
You
also
rock, man.
the yellow one. Is that the sun?
I don't know what that is. Just goes to strong.
And then I have this. Attack 3, range 4. I think I'm going to attack 1 over there.
Okay.
I believe 3 counts. So it says, additionally target all enemies on the path to the primary target.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that
that's
would do it.
definitely-
That would do
my
it.
original plan was when they were still all in a line. I could have just moved
Just
in there and taken them.
That'd been dope.
But that's cool. Yeah. You target all enemies on the path to the primary target, so it does 3 damage, range of 4, gain 1 for each enemy targeted.
So you
Sick.
get 2 XP.
1 XP.
So 1 and 3 get 3 damage. That kills both of them.
Hell yeah, dude. You're rocking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also burning through all my shit.
Worth it?
Oh yeah, I gotta get down to just 3 cards.
Yeah,
Right.
you do, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're helping me with mine, so I mean, rock on.
Okay. So you're done. Scoundrels next.
Alright, so I'm going to use my quick hands and move 2. Just 1. And then I will attack 2. Oh, you didn't draw your card.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah. It doesn't matter, I don't think.
+2.
Oh dang! Overkill. Oh, I forgot to remove this.
But I'll use my move 2 and then attack 2 against number 5.
Okay.
It's a -1, but he is still poisoned, so that would cancel out because he gets an extra 1. So he takes 2,
That kills
which
him.
should kill him.
Yep.
And then I will use my Thieves' Knack to attack for 3 against number 4.
Okay.
I'm going to, just for funsies, I'm going to use my Poison Dagger
Sweet.
to, during my melee attack, poison him.
Okay, so he's poisoned. Oh, draw a card too.
Yep. Double it.
Oh, how many damage was that?
So that's a total of 4. Doubled would be 8.
Dead. Like freaking
And then
annihilated.
I don't know what this recycled symbol is. Does that mean it goes back in the
so
deck?
then you shuffle your cards again.
Okay, so I put everything back in.
Yeah. You put everything back in and then reshuffle.
Sick. So he's dead.
Yeah, he did.
Get wrecked.
Woo! Did I not do a plus or a minus when I attacked?
You haven't gone this round yet.
Yeah, but I should have had one.
Oh, on your
discard.
first one?
Yeah. Oh well.
I thought you had +0.
Oh yeah, I think I drew from here rather than there. Oh well. Okay, I'll learn. Okay. Anything else?
No, I just wrecked that dude, and now I'm about to get wrecked by this other dude.
Sweet. Okay. So my turn. I'm gonna heal 2 myself. That gets rid of the bottom of that card, and then
You have
well,
like a
shoot.
healing ability? Shit, I don't think I have any of those.
Oh, attack 3, range 3. Oh, I'm still out of range. You know, maybe I should redo this. Rather than heal, I can move 2.
Oh, I have one singular heal thing.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna take that back because I can't attack anything. So I'm gonna move 2 instead. 1, 2. Rather than do my heal, so that gets discarded, and then I'm gonna attack 3 damage, range 3, and then I can use a green, which I'm going to use,
Oh, yeah, I gain 1 XP.
to push 2 and gain 1 XP. So I'll do that.
Nice.
So,
I also gained 1 XP from my last
oh,
attack.
dang it. -2. That sucks balls.
That does suck balls.
So that's just 1 damage. Okay? And then I can push 2, which it just pushes them against the wall, I guess. I don't think I can push them up anymore.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Okay. All right. That's my turn. Bandit's turn. So they can attack either one of us. It's the lowest initiative, so it's going to be you.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So it's going to be move 2, attack 2, strengthen self. Strengthen. If a figure is strengthened, it gains advantage on all its attacks. At the end of its next turn, the strengthen token is removed. So I wonder, so does it happen in order?
I would
Yeah,
assume
I think so. So it moves 2. It doesn't move because it's within range.
Yep.
It does 2 damage,
Yep.
and then it strengthens itself. So we'll do a strengthen, and then that at the end of its next turn, that strengthen goes away.
Cool.
Okay. Anything else?
So if I want to take a long rest, do I put out any cards?
Yeah. So let's look.
Because that should be automatic initiative 99.
Yeah, I believe. Okay. Long rest is declared during the card selection step of a round and constitutes a player's entire turn of the round. Resting players are considered to have an initiative value of 99. On the player's turn, at the end of the initiative order, he or she must choose to lose one of his or her discarded cards, then return the rest of the discarded cards to his or her hand. The resting character also performs a heal 2 self action and refreshes all of his or her spent items.
Sick.
So so you wouldn't put down any cards, you just say, I'm going to take a long rest.
I declare a long rest.
So you get initiative 99.
Yep.
I think what we should do is after we kill this guy, we should all take a long rest, and maybe you, like, while we're long resting, you can run up and open the door.
Works for me.
I think that's a good idea.
That seems like a very scoundrelly thing for me to do.
Top. Or I can just, we probably want to. Do we want a long rest or do we want to push on?
I don't know. It doesn't really do much for me. I only have one card in my discard,
Yeah.
so I'm not.
And
going
you haven't
do
taken
that.
any damage.
I think you should probably take a long rest.
Just the one I took earlier.
Okay. Well, maybe are you gonna be able to get that guy?
Well, I can't ask his HP, right? That would be.
Yeah. No.
specific.
I think that's he's got 5 HP left.
Oh, I can't kill that.
Okay.
Oh wait. No, I'm too far away. I got hurting. Is the fire done then? Is it?
Yeah. So the fire goes, and then the sun one goes to me.
Okay, so I need to get. Okay.
That's weird. Like I've got some like weird stuff where like if I move, all adjacent allies and enemies suffer 1 damage. That's like just my presence.
It's just like an earthquakey kind of.
There's a lot of that cool kind of stuff.
You are a force of nature.
I would have been a hurting unit.
Yep. I have spent all of my gold, so we better get some good stuff from this. Do they drop when they die?
Okay. So exhaustion sucks.
Oh yeah, do they drop coins? Yeah, did I? Let me find that out.
I love playing a game for the first time because you get all the new stuff and you're going through it and whatever.
You're like,
But
oh,
I
this is
hate playing a game for the first time because it's all new and you don't know any of the rules and you spend half the time running through the book.
like, let me just Google it real quick because do you want to?
Yeah, I'll give it a look.
Yeah.
See if I can find it.
I'm sure that it's supposed to drop. I just don't know how many.
While you guys are doing that, do you want to know what my character's name is?
Yeah.
Tourniquet Haberdash.
Nice.
You can call me Dash.
I
Nice.
love it.
Okay. When a monster is brought to 0 or fewer hit points by an attack or any source of damage, that monster dies and is removed from the board. If the monster was placed when setting up the room, a money token is also placed on the hex where it died. Okay. Okay, so we should have been placing.
So there would be one
So
there,
grab one of those.
there. This one.
the one gold one.
Yes, there'd be one there. There'd be one there. There'd be one there. I know there was one where you were.
Yeah.
So
There's one more.
Did you
He
collect
died there.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Five,
6.
six,
So
yeah.
at the end of
So I would have grabbed.
yeah,
that
you
one.
would have grabbed one at the end of your last turn.
You grabbed it as soon as you moved to its space.
Well,
It's at the
if
end
I-
of your
end
turn.
my turn. If I park there on
Okay.
that piece. Yeah. Okay. Did any of us stand on any of these spaces?
No, nobody's ended their turn there yet.
Okay. Okay. All right. Have we picked our cards?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
You're not taking a rest?
No, not this time. I'm going to
Okay.
do it next time.
I'm
So
taking
I'll help
first.
you kill him first. So I'm going on initiative 46.
I will go on initiative 7.
Nice. Okay, scoundrel.
Long rest.
I take a
Oh
long
yeah,
rest.
long rest 99. Okay. Okay, so they go on initiative 15, and so the Spellweaver goes first, and they're going to shield 1, retaliate 2. So what does retaliate mean?
Means they attack back, I assume.
Yeah, I think so. attacker suffers damage. I wonder if you have to be adjacent. Well, I guess if they have range.
It's a range, it's probably not. I don't know.
You want to look at the rules for that.
For
Well,
retaliate?
yeah, retaliate.
Retaliate 26. Retaliate X bonus ability causes the recipient to inflict X points of damage on figures who attack it from an adjacent hex for each attack made. A retaliate bonus can be accompanied by a range Y value, which means that retaliate damage is applied to any attacker within Y hexes.
Okay, so it just says retaliate with a fist 2. So it looks like if you're adjacent, it'll retaliate.
Yeah.
Oh, but it can't. Not if you're at range.
No, not if you're at range.
Dope.
So Spellweaver first.
If the retaliating figure is killed or exhausted by the attack, it does not activate.
Cool.
But they multiple retaliate stack.
Okay.
Quick question. So this is a loot card. What does that mean?
So the way that works is you spend your turn, you spend that action looting up to that many spaces away. So if it says like loot
Okay.
3,
So, yeah,
you can
you-
loot up to 3, everything within 3 spaces.
So if you moved up to here,
Yeah.
you could get all those coins.
Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the move on the bottom of this one to go, I believe, here.
Okay.
And that puts me within 3 spaces of the guy.
Yep.
And the wind goes
Yes,
up.
the wind goes up. This is burned. And then I will attack it for 2, and it's got this X symbol with all the things on it,
Yeah.
plus 1.
Okay. So yeah, so you can either use the sun or the wind.
Can't do both?
No. I believe you can use any of them, but you.
Yeah,
So,
I will use the sun.
Okay.
So he takes
then-
3 damage.
3 damage.
3,
Okay.
so 3 attack.
Oh, and your card.
Oh, yes. Plus 1,
4
4.
damage. Nice.
And I gain 1
you
XP,
get 1 XP,
right?
and you loot that square.
Yeah.
And I loot the square.
Hex. It's not a square, it's a hex.
Yeah.
The hex.
All right. So I'm gonna move. So I'm gonna use the bottom of my card instead of doing create 2 single hex obstacles and empty hexes adjacent to you. I'm gonna use it for move 2. So that gets me up there, and then I'm gonna use this opposing strike for my top action. And I can actually do 2 people on opposite sides of me, but I'm gonna just do 1. It does. Oh shoot! It shields 1, so it would go up. It was 1 less damage for you. I forgot
Oh.
that. So he's at 2 hit points, but
Okay, I did 3.
it doesn't matter because hopefully it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna attack 3, and I get 1 experience point. Oops, and I checked up my, and then -1. Shit.
That's only going to do 1, right?
Yeah, so I don't kill him.
So he's still alive.
Yeah.
Oh,
He has 1 hit point, and he retaliates for 2 damage on me.
oh no.
So I discard
bad
both
luck.
of these. Damn. So I go down to 3 hit points.
Did he have a range retaliate against Kevin?
No, it's just a.
Okay.
Oh, and he's strengthened. Hold on, what's strengthened?
He gets
Advantage on attacks. Okay, no. Okay. All right. So now
That's a bummer.
my turn is over. You now take a long rest.
Yep, I take a long rest. I'll be discarding my quick hands ability.
Okay.
What did he
And
do?
I heal 2.
No, he's just his action was shield 1, retaliate 2.
Oh, that was his action.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he. Oh, and you know what? I forgot. So you went first.
Yeah.
He doesn't shield 1 until his turn.
He doesn't shield 1 until his turn,
Yeah.
so I
So-
dealt 1 more
So
damage.
you deal 1 more damage, and that kills him.
Okay.
Nice!
So I technically killed him, right? Yeah. 'Cause
You- You did technically kill him
give me
for
to me.
for your whatever it is
Yeah, for my
ability.
thing, right? Yep. Okay. So he's dead. Okay, you want to throw a coin right there? And then
Okay, so we still do things every round,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yep. So I am gonna.
Oh, it is on.
So I'm gonna take a long rest this round for sure. So I'm gonna go initiative 99. So I only have 5 cards left.
I've got a loot card, but then it gets removed.
All right, that's if you can get over there. That's a lot of coin.
I don't know.
That's 6 gold, right? Because it's 2 gold for each one of those.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, so this goes down to waning. I'm gonna forget things a bunch of times.
This way, huh?
That's
Alright.
okay. Okay. If we want, go ahead and turn over
36 initiative.
36. I'm at 99. Scoundrel's at
4.
okay, and the bandits are all dead. So yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, I don't know why we're doing initiative, but okay.
Because this reason.
Yeah, I guess we have to.
1, 2, 3. I move there, and then. Oh no, I can't do that with that.
Yeah, you have to use the
Oh,
top of
no.
one, the bottom of the other.
Okay. Fuck.
You can take it back if you want. Like pick different cards that will help you.
So what happens if you can only? What happens if you can't do a thing on a card? Like what?
I
I only have
not-
2 cards left. What if I can only do one thing?
I don't know what I would do
don't
then.
know. I think it's just gets discarded.
That doesn't do anything for me because all the like even just the regular movements are all bottoms.
Yeah.
Fuck!
That sucks.
So yeah, so what do you can't use a top half, right? Because most of them are going to be things we can't do right now when there's no enemies.
Yeah.
So how does that work?
So I think it would just be wasted, right? Like I think you would just discard it. You do nothing. You would attack, and there's
Yeah.
nothing to attack, so you just discard.
Well, fine. I'll move all the way over here then.
Okay.
End my turn. Take the thing and then discard my 2 cards.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah, that's so frustrating.
Yep.
Because it's like all that gold's
That
mine.
sucks. That sucks. Top bottom. Okay. Spellweaver's turn.
God, I put my good initiative for
I will
that too.
use the bottom of this one to move to,
Okay.
and I will use the top of this one to recover all your lost cards.
Ooh, snap!
What?
That is awesome.
What?
And the moon. What is that? The
Yeah.
darkness.
But this one gets discarded, so it's 1 time.
Ooh, that is.
That's pretty legit though because you have so many that are just lost cards.
Yeah,
That's clutch.
that is cool.
Yeah.
Look at you, man, killing it.
Oh, so okay, so I took a long rest, so I gained 2 hit points back, and I get all but one of my cards. Okay, this one. I'm gonna discard this one. Okay, I get all these back. Anything else happens on a long rest? I healed 2. Got my cards. Oh, this hide armor comes back.
So I think, did you pick the card? Because the thing's
Yeah.
meant to be at random, and then if you decide,
No, for a short rest, I think it is. You want to grab
There's a short rest.
There's
there's
a
a short
short
rest
rest.
and a long rest.
Okay.
a long rest. You get to pick the discard. A short rest.
Okay.
You it's a random.
Because there's also a thing where if you don't like the one that's picked randomly, you can
Yeah.
take a damage and swap it.
Yeah. I think that's a short rest.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Short rest or long rest? Short rest. During the cleanup step of the round, a player can perform a short rest. This allows the player to immediately shuffle his or her discard pile, randomly place one of the cards in the lost pile.
Mhm.
So the short rest is the random one.
So you can do that.
Then return the rest of the discarded cards to his or her hand. If the player elects instead keep the card that was randomly lost, here she can suffer 1 damage and still randomly lose a different card.
Yeah.
A long rest, he or she must choose to lose one of their discarded cards.
Okay. Okay, that is the difference.
So
okay.
So
when
a
can
short
you-
and a short rest is during the cleanup step of a round.
So you do it at the end of your turn, right?
So you can still play your cards and do a short rest,
Yes, but then you randomly
The end
lose a
of the
card.
round.
and you don't heal on a short rest. I bet.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's worth it.
Loot that. Okay. All right. So that's the end of this round.
And either way, you can still only take it if you have 2 or more cards in your discard pile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. So I guess next round.
Okay, we're doing initiative for another round.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that
So
what
it's
this is?
no matter what we do it because we.
That kind of sucks for between
Yeah.
combats.
I mean, if you want, so what happens is, whoever goes to that door first, we populate the room, and then you can finish your movement, and do attacks afterwards. But you just better hope that someone's within range or whatever.
All right, I'll get stupid with it. That's fine.
I'm gonna hopefully, like, I'm gonna go fairly quick, like quicker than I have been going. I'm hoping to get through that door.
I'll bust down the door.
Okay.
Why don't you grab? I'm the one next to the door.
I'm not gonna waste a turn to try and pick up the gold. I want the gold, but I'm not wasting a turn and then just losing one of my cards to get a gold.
Yeah.
It's not worth it to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, I want it, but I don't want it that bad.
Okay. So while we're deciding, I've decided my initiative. Let me
I'm there.
get the next rooms ready here. Okay, we ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
So I'm going on initiative 29.
29. Kev, what you got?
Shit. 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 How did I put all my cards there? Shit. Shit.
You didn't know that I was on initiative 29.
I don't know what I want to do because I don't know what to do anything until. Shit. Right? I can't do any of my like top actions really. I'm still wigged out about that. Alright.
Okay. So mine's 29.
21.
Okay.
6.
Okay. Go for it.
All right. So is it an action to bust down the door, or do I just go through it?
You just go through it.
All right, cool. So 1, 2, 3.
Okay, and then we reveal. So there's 2 like spike traps. There's an elite guard, right
Oh, sick.
here, and then there's an elite archer, and then 2 regular archers.
Alrighty.
I believe that's correct.
I moved 1, 2, 3. I'll move 4, 5, 6.
Okay, and so hold on. I think that we add the monsters and roll initiative immediately, right? Bandit guard, bandit archer.
Go back up to full.
Yeah.
Okay, so they go on initiative 16. So yeah, you still get to go.
Okay. And then my next move is I go invisible.
Nice. Gone. Wonder if can I add
And then
to you?
because I drop smoke bomb. Poof. Yeah. And then I'm gonna just leave this card out because it says on my next attack while invisible, I double the value of the next attack.
Cool.
And with the invisible condition, I'm invisible until the end of my next turn.
Okay, cool.
If I'm reading all of that correctly.
Okay. So now it is the bandit archer's turn. Okay, so
I'm invisible, so I can't be attacked.
yeah, so they move 3. So the elite goes first. And did I forget to put? I don't think that's a. No, it's not. Okay. I thought that there might have been a chest there, but it looks just like a destroyed chest. So they move 3, 2, 3, and then attack for 2 damage with a range of 5. But I don't think they can see.
I don't think
either
they can
one of
see
us.
through because there's
So
a
they
door
would
in
go
the way.
1, 2. If they don't have a target, do they move at all?
I don't know.
I don't think so because they select their focus first.
Mm-hmm.
If they have no focus because you're invisible, and they
Yeah.
can't see anybody else, I think they just park.
Yeah,
I would guess.
makes sense for me.
Okay, so that's your turn, their turn. Spellweaver.
I use the move. And
And you lose.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you bastard.
Greedy bastard. My turn. Gate's turn, I guess. I'm gonna use move 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to. So that's my bottom action. My top action is heal 4, and that puts the little thing up. So that gets me up to 9, which I desperately
Gate
needed.
of the Leaf Tribe.
That's cool. I like that. And then I discard both of these. Okay. And then the Bandit Guard is the one right in front of me. He's
Yep.
going to move 2. He's going to attack 3, and it's a melee attack.
Yep, he ain't even got to move.
Yep, so he doesn't got to move, so he just attacks me for 3. I'm going to use my hide armor. These little things. So on the next 2 sources of damage from attacks targeting you gain shield 1. Okay, so yep, so I used one of these. So he's going to do 2 damage to me now. 8, 7. Perfect. And that's his turn. Okay. Next round. I thought this was going to be a melee guy. He's pretty ranged actually.
Really?
A lot of his stuff is ranged.
Is it AoE or single target?
There's some AoE, but yeah, almost all of it's ranged.
Really?
I wonder if
Yeah.
any class plays mostly melee. I wonder if it's just the way the game is designed. Everything has range abilities.
I'm almost
Well-
exclusively melee.
Oh, you are?
I've only got one.
Okay.
I've only got one ranged ability.
And I'm guessing that the other brute guy,
Yeah,
I bet you
yeah.
he's more
Oh,
melee.
yeah.
Yeah,
I bet you this.
Okay.
I think this is like the.
Yeah, I've only got one ranged ability, and it's throwing knives.
Okay. All right. Top and then.
And yet they're literally the symbol for your class.
Yeah, I know, right?
Ugh, like I'm gonna be going pretty slow, but I'm hoping to put the hurt on the guy in front of me.
Right on, dude.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
All right, I'm 75.
Ooh, you're going real slow.
Yeah.
69.
Hey!
69.
Come on,
Oh,
guys, we're better than this.
33.
33. Okay, draw. Oh, they go 15 and 31. So one of my cameras just died. Let me swap it out real quick. All right, so. Oh man, this bandit guard is.
About to wreck you.
He shields 2. He already shields 1, so he's gonna shield 3. That sucks. He attacks. Well, I can get through it, but it's gonna like greatly attack 3 and poison. So I'm obviously
Yikes.
gonna use my hide armor, which that uses the last one. So I'm gonna tap that, and then so he gives me 2 damage, and I'm poisoned. Which means that I get.
Extra attack until you're
Oh,
healed.
and he needs to draw too. I keep forgetting to draw the cards for these guys. Plus 2 damage.
Jesus.
Oh no! So I'm down to.
We're not going to
3.
make it out of this hallway.
Yeah, this is a little harder than I thought it was gonna be.
It's alright. I got this.
Okay, so he just did 5 damage on me. Now the bandit archers go. So you're still
I'm still invisible.
okay. So they.
They only see you. You're probably gonna die, dude.
But they move to. Oh no, and their range is 5. Oh yeah, they're gonna get to me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, so she's gonna go forward, and they attack for 3. So that's Okay, so let's look this up real quick.
Let's see what happens when you die.
So I can negate the damage. Do you have the rule book?
I do have the rule book.
by discarding one of my cards, I believe.
Do you know what this is under?
It would be under, like, yeah, I don't know.
Character damage?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yep.
Okay, whenever any damage is dealt to the character, the player has two options. Suffer the damage and move his hit point total and tracking points to the appropriate number. Or choose one card to lose from his or her hand and 2 cards to lose from his or her discard pile and negate the damage.
Oh, so 1 from my hand and 2 from my discard?
Yeah.
It's not or?
No. Alright, let's see. Choose 1 to lose from his hand, or
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
or 2 cards
So I
from his
lose,
discard
I
pile.
lose 1 from my hand or these
Yeah.
2 cards from Okay, I was
Yeah.
like, you lose 3 freaking cards? Okay,
Yeah,
well,
okay. Not that brutal.
okay, so
My
let me.
apologies.
So,
Note that before a character acts in a round, the 2 cards chosen at the beginning of the round are neither in the player's hand or lost or the discard pile,
Okay.
and so cannot be lost to negate the damage.
okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I stepped her back 1 because she only gets in just enough
Yep.
range to attack me. So she's gonna do 3 damage base. Oh, that 0, the circle with an X. It's a crit fail, I think, right? That card is a crit fail card. I think it is.
I don't see it on my general icons.
Here, let me see real quick.
Please.
I think it's.
I hope that's a crit fail. That'd be dope.
Yep. Let's see here. Yeah, it's this one. What does it mean?
What does it
What
mean?
does it mean? Who does
I see it.
2B? The null symbol means no damage is done by the attack.
Hey! Saved by the cards.
Okay. Alright, so I don't have to discard anything, thank goodness. But
You
I've
still have
got
2.
the other bandit archers, and their range is 4, and they move 2.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, they can't get to me though.
But they would still move to you
Yeah, they
as
would
if they
move
could.
towards, yeah.
But they don't have enough range for the
1,
attack.
2,
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
1, 2, 3, yep, 4. Yep, cool. Whew. I live another round. So bandit guard's gone, bandit archer's gone, scoundrel's next.
Okay. So, the scoundrels can do some awesome shit.
Cool.
So, the scoundrel is going to attack 3, add +2 to the attack, and gain a experience when the target is adjacent to any of my allies, which it is.
Nice.
I'm going to poison it,
Nice.
and because I'm invisible, on my next attack, while invisible, I double the value of the attack.
Oh, and
So-
draw your card too.
+1. Yeah. So, 5, 6, doubled is 12.
No shit. So he shields 3.
Yep. So he
11,
takes
10,
9.
9. That kills him.
Oh
my God.
Scoundrel!
That is redonkulous.
And I gain 3 XP.
That's ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
That card is lost. So thanks, Smoke Bomb.
That is freaking awesome.
And then
So he drops a gold piece in the throw.
yeah. And then I will use. So that was my single out attack. And then I will use my special mixture to move 1, 2, 3, and poison the elite dude.
Okay, so that lead dude is poisoned. Poison. Awesome. Man, that was an epic round. Wow, Spellweaver.
This is gonna be a bit of a letdown.
You're gonna go in and loot the room.
No. So, I was gonna attack that guy. That's what threw me off. He's dead
Oh
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll move 4 into that coin.
Into the coin.
Yeah, I'll take the coin. I'll steal another coin.
You have range 3.
I do have a range
So,
3.
Yeah.
I can't.
Everything
just
is
too
just
shy.
out of range.
So what?
So
happens?
you can. So rather than do the discard action, you can do an attack action, which is 2, and then you just don't attack anything, and then you just discard it rather than.
Okay.
Lose it.
So I discard both of these.
Yeah. I believe that's how that works. Like if you can't do the action. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Last but not least, everything sucks. Let's see. What do I want to do here?
Y'all are gonna hate me on this next round.
1, 2, 3. So I can't even get up there. Dang, that sucks. Well, I mean, I guess I'll go 1, 2, 3. Go up to here. So that's my bottom, and then my top. I'll just do the attack, which is nothing. I wonder, can I attack the trap? I wonder how that
I
works.
don't know about
Well,
that.
I have this gear.
Oh yeah.
I also have a thing to disarm traps.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll leave it. So, okay, all right. I guess that's it for me. I will set a
Alright. So now we go to new initiative, right?
next round.
Alright.
Long rest.
How many cards do you have left?
Is out.
Oh yeah, so you're forced to long rest. All right. Cool.
Alright, Josh, what you got?
I got good old 38.
23 for me.
Kevin.
Long rest.
Oh yeah, 99 long rest. Draw.
Come on, big money.
They got 68. So
Nice.
we go before that. Oop, those are my cards.
Alright.
All right, scoundrel.
So, the scoundrel is going to disarm one adjacent trap
Oh, cool.
and gain 2 XP.
This guy goes away.
And then the scoundrel is going to move 5.
Good idea.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hit and run. Okay. My turn. I am going to. Let's see. So I'm gonna attack. Ooh, that's not really gonna help me. 1, 2.
When do things get untapped?
When you take a long rest.
Whenever you take a long rest. Okay.
Okay. How much with this? 7. Well, I'm not very good with the strategy thing. So I'm gonna attack. Yeah, let's just attack one of the. Let's attack 2. So that's range 3, so I can hit it.
Remember that the elite guard is poisoned.
Oh, so he'll gain 1 extra.
Yep.
I don't think I can take him out. 3, 4.
I mean, if you can take out a regular, go for it. I'm just letting you know.
If I get a good card, I could. Sure. Let's try it. I'll do the elite. So attack 3, range 3, and we're gonna push 2 afterwards, and that'll give me an XP. So that's 3. I need to draw 4.
Nice.
I'm gonna use this, so that's 5. Right, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 would be with
poisons.
your poison. So
Yep.
it doesn't quite take him out, unfortunately. He's down to 1 hit point.
Ugh. So
and
close.
then I'm gonna heal 2.
You're gonna need it.
Yep, I'm gonna be taken out for sure.
You're gonna go all the way out?
We'll have to discard some cards, I think. I'm at 5 hit points.
Ugh.
Okay. The bandit archers now. So, oh yeah, and they push 2. It's not gonna matter because they're just gonna move. They're gonna attack for 4 damage, range 6. So they're
Yes.
just gonna park there and attack me for 4 damage.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Each?
plus 0. No, the elite gets 4, the other ones get 3. So that's 4 damage to me, so I'll take that. That puts me down to 1.
And then discard for the other 2.
Yep. And then the other archers are going to attack me for 3 damage. So I'll discard this card. Oh, I lose it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I lose this card. So that negates 1. And then...
Ain't that how it goes?
No, I'll discard. I'll discard this. I'll lose that one. Okay. All right. Spellweaver.
Spellweaver takes a long rest.
Yep.
Heal back. Heals out the last one.
I'm gonna.
I have to pick one of these not to use now, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to take a long rest next round if I. Yeah, I'm actually gonna.
I'm gonna burn the weak card out.
I have to take a long rest this round. I'm out of cards.
So,
I don't know. Oh, should I just like go for broke? I will definitely be down after this. Or should I just long rest it here? But I'll still be down, right? Like I'll still get attacked.
Yeah, you might as well go all out. Take some down with
oh
you.
yeah, wait, what am I doing?
I can move, and then the Spellweaver will get. Wait, how much are you at hit points?
He's full.
Okay, you can take.
That depends on how much they hit. 'Cause he's squishy.
Yeah.
He's squishier than I am, and I'm squishy.
We'll do these two.
All right. I'll go down swinging. How about that? Okay. I'm gonna go pretty fast. We ready?
Yeah.
13.
21.
You can go that fast?
That is my fastest card, I believe. 21.
Mm-hmm.
Scoundrel.
I am taking a long rest.
Oh yeah, no, sorry.
You're good.
They're going 32, so we get to all go first. Okay.
Nice.
So I go
Wipe 'em.
first. I go first for once. So I'm gonna use move 3. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3,
Get him.
and I'm gonna attack 3. Target all adjacent enemies. So I'm gonna draw a card. Please be 2.
Come on, baby.
Okay. Well, so the
You take
elite.
down the elite.
The elite goes down. And then what
Number
numbers-
3.
Number 3 goes down to 2. Let's see here. All adjacent allies suffer 2 damage.
There are none.
Yep. Okay. And then this card goes away.
And you got the plus 0.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
F.
That's my turn.
Oh, dude, you moved so far away.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Sorry.
heal you.
Oh, snap. You could have said that. You could have said,
Oh.
stay closer and I'll heal you, but it's okay. We'll remember next time.
Well, what I am going to do then. Yeah, I will move forward and move between the 2 guys, I believe.
That's 3. That's 4.
Okay, that's fine. And then I will attack 2, target all adjacent enemies,
Nice.
immobilize.
Ooh, immobilize.
There's no blizzard, so I don't get the plus.
Immobilized. They cannot move. Which that doesn't mean too much because they're ranged.
No, shit. I got a -1.
Oh man. So how much?
So just 1.
1 damage each? Oh, that sucks.
That was a waste.
Hey, it's pinging them down a little bit. Alright. Bandit Archer. They move 2, attack 3, range 3. So,
There's no penalties to ranged attacks when you're close.
yes. So they move 2. So
They're immobilized.
Oh, they are immobilized. Yeah. So they're gonna park there. I think 2 will attack you, and 3 will attack me because I have the lowest initiative. So 2's gonna attack you. So at disadvantage.
I should have gotten invisible.
Do you want to take it back?
No, I'll take it.
Okay. So at disadvantage. So +2, +1. So they have
Yeah.
4 damage to you.
Holy shit.
And then the other one is immobilized and is going to attack me with disadvantage for crit fail.
Nice.
Okay, that's it. Nice, that immobilized worked great.
Yay! I helped.
Okay, Scoundrel took a long rest,
Yep.
and I have to take a long rest next round, so...
That's fine. I want to go fast. I'm gonna go real fast. real fast. Actually, no.
Okay,
Yeah, alright.
alrighty. Spell Weaver.
7.
Ooh, nice.
Whoa,
Yes,
you go
very,
real
very
fast. Steady, but not as fast as my 4.
Shit!
And
Son of
they go on to initiative 14, so Scoundrel first.
Damn. This is a real fast round.
Yeah, it's cool.
So I'm gonna move up to 5, but I'm not gonna go off my full 5. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm gonna use my throwing knives, which is attack 2, range of 3, target 2.
Nice.
And I'm gonna. It's a melee attack, so I can't poison them.
Or it's a ranged attack, you said?
It is a ranged
Okay.
attack because they're throwing knives.
Yeah.
Plus 1, so,
So-
they do 3.
So you, I think,
Do I do 1 for each?
yeah. So,
Okay.
so which one? So
I'll do
3
number 3 first.
Okay, so 3 gets.
Oh, you do
How
one
much
for
damage?
each?
Yeah, I think I missed that last time. But I forgot about
Okay.
that. So each target you attack,
So number 3 is going to get 3 at him,
3 at him. Okay. Number 3 is dead.
and number 2 gets a +0, so he only gets 2.
Yeah.
Because it's my offhand. I'm not quite as good with that one.
Yeah. Gotcha. He's down to 2 hit points.
And I gain 1 XP. Is it
Nice.
just 1 XP overall, or is it 1
Yeah.
per?
I think it would specify.
It's probably just 1 because it's
Yeah.
just a big 1 at the bottom.
All right. Cool.
But that was my
Nice.
throw 9.
Spellweaver.
Well, it's not going to be as good now, but attack 3, target 3, range 3.
Okay.
So I'll deal 3 damage to the only remaining guy. +0.
Nice.
So 3.
Yep. It
You're
kills
gonna
him.
burn your big one.
What?
You're gonna burn the big one.
He's got that card. He's probably got 2 or 3 cards.
And then I'm going to heal 3
Cool.
instead of taking more money.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
all dead,
I'm-
right?
is the other dude dead?
Yes.
Oh, also I will use the Curious Gear, right? I can do that. During
Yeah.
your turn, disarm all traps within range 2.
You're not within range of me.
Oh.
What? What about that trap?
This is with 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you're over there.
Oh shit! I was looking at the other one. Never mind then. Never mind.
Oh, we can get around it. We don't have to.
Yeah, I disarmed the 1.
Okay, so you only need to do the one.
Yep.
Okay, so I healed 2, so I'm at 3 hit points. I got my cards back. I discarded 1 already. All right, next round.
Okay. I'm charging in the door.
Okay, I'm going about my normal pace. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
I'm going at 38.
36.
6.
Nice. Alrighty.
Well, go ahead and read off that number 1.
Kicking through the door, you find yourself face to face with the reason these bandits chose This particular hold and nested, animate bones, unholy abominations of necromantic power. Nothing more to do but lay them to rest along with the remainder of this troublesome rabble. Right.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Please set this up real quick.
I thought we were just gonna have a big boss fight with the bandit leader.
Nope. Evidently not.
Bunch of skelly boys.
Yeah, skeletons
Ugh.
and a bunch of other stuff.
Well,
Right. What do you want to do for the rest of your? So we need to add. these. Add monsters.
well.
What are these guys? The skeletons. Living bones.
So it was 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will. Should I attack the elites and try and wear them down, or try and attack the regular and hope for a kill? I'm going to attack the regular one, I guess. Hope for a kill.
Yeah. So they have 5 hit points.
I'm not gonna make it into that room for at least 2 turns.
Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna attack the regular one
Okay.
using my Venom Shiv. It's attack 3 and poison.
Okay.
Doubled!
Nice. You attack the regular one.
I attack the regular one.
Nice.
So that's 6.
Dead. Right off the bat.
Thank God. And I gain an XP.
One of those.
And that's.
Now, I don't believe. So I think we have to loot before we kill the last person. So I don't think we can loot after everyone is dead.
So,
I don't know.
okay.
Give me the rules while y'all do your turn, because I
Okay.
have to reshuffle my crap.
Nice. You rolled that twice. Spellweaver, you're next.
Yeah, and I've only got 1 in there.
So I can't
It's
attack
nuts.
anything. I'm not even gonna move. I'm gonna use the bottom of this card. Next 2 sources of damage to you suffer no damage instead. Just leave that up, and I can't attack anything.
Yeah.
So,
So I just discarded.
okay.
Okay.
And so does this trigger the snow one now, cold
I
now,
think-
or does it do
I
it when
think it
it
does it
actually
now.
triggers off?
Maybe? I would say now.
Yeah, I would say now too.
Okay. My turn. I'm going to play backup ammunition. So on my next 4 ranged attacks, add 1 target. So that's an active one.
While this is out, it doesn't count towards my hand with discount pile, doesn't it?
I don't believe so.
Nice. I like where I'm at.
Yeah. And then on my next card, I'm going to heal 2. 5. Sorry. Scoundrel.
No, man, it's cool. I'm expecting to get wrecked right now. I
Yeah,
am
you
sure.
are. Yeah, go fast and GTFO. Okay. Oh yeah, these guys do. So the bandit archers go. So the elite goes first. So they are range 4, so they can hit you from there.
Yep.
And they attack for 4
Yep.
damage. -1, 3 damage.
I block 1 with my shield, 1 with my armor, so that's 2 damage.
Cool. I forgot to untap my hide armor. And then the non-elite will attack you as well for 3 damage.
Yep.
-2, 1 damage.
My armor blocks it, so no damage.
Nice, that's freaking awesome. Okay, and then the living bones will move 4. They don't have to move at all. Attack 2. It says target 1 enemy with all attacks. I don't know what that means.
Does it have multiple attacks?
No, it just says attack 2 damage. Oh, target 3 Oh crap. Okay, so it attacks one enemy with all attacks, so it does 6 damage to you.
Maybe you should have taken the last one.
That's cool.
Oh wait, hold on, wait. -1, 5 damage. Oh, and I think I have to do it each time. So hold on, let's just do these one at a time. So it does 1 damage.
Or you should do them all at once, so I can discard a card and negate the damage.
I think you do it. Yeah, it's each. Yeah, with all attacks. So 1 damage.
Okay, I'll take the 1 damage.
Okay. 2 damage,
Okay.
and then 3 damage.
I will negate that by fuck. Yep, I'm gonna discard a card.
Okay. Cool. Alrighty, that's it.
Okay, so I only have 1 card.
So you have to
I
long
have
rest.
to long rest.
And you have 2 cards in your discard pile, right?
I do.
Okay. Yep. So you have to long rest.
That just leaves me real fucking vulnerable.
Yeah. I'm all busted there. Don't worry.
You're far away, man.
Alright, well, I'm taking the long rest, so
Me too.
I'm gonna keep
You're
looking.
gonna long rest also.
I have no comments.
Oh man.
I'm down to just 4.
I'm still
It's
looking
all
for
me.
the rules on looting.
All right. So you guys are both long resting. I'm gonna go on initiative 61.
Shit, I'm gonna die.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, 16 and 45. Oh.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be exhausted before this is over.
Yeah. Okay.
I burned him just a little too fast the second time.
Yeah. Bandit Archer. The elite moves 3, attacks for 2 damage.
-2.
-2. We'll find out. 0. So 2 damage.
Okay.
Regular Archer is gonna do attack for 1 damage. 0 damage.
0 damage?
Yep, -1.
Okay.
Living Bones is going to move 4 and attack 2. He doesn't have to move, so he attacks for 2 damage. So he targets 3, but he can't target all 3. So
Does
he
that
just
mean-
does 1 attack.
He
Because this
only-
card,
He only does 1?
yeah, he only does 1.
Okay.
Hold on, 2 damage, 3 damage.
0 damage because I have to discard my heal 3.
Oh, that sucks. Okay,
Oh.
all right, my turn.
And I still have to discard a card when I long rest too. That fucking blows. Oh, this sucks. I'm out of cards.
Oh no. 1, 2, 3. Oh crap.
Yeah, I'm gonna get 1 turn and then have to long rest because after this long rest, I'm gonna have to discard a card. That'll leave me with 3 cards total.
Oh, that sucks.
That's what I'm at right now. 3 cups.
So on your next 4 ranged attack actions, gain add target, but that target has to be in range. I can't attack the same person. Do you think I can? I don't know. It would be an additional target. Okay. So I'll attack 3, range 3, -1, 2 damage to the living bones.
I got this figured out, y'all.
Oh, and the living bones shield 1, so that's 1 damage. That sucks. And I push 2. 1, 2.
Alright, I've got this figured out, you guys.
Okay, that's my turn. The living bones got pushed back.
Well,
So
then
you guys long rest.
that fucks me up.
No, I don't have to discard because I discarded before I started my long rest. Stupid. Okay. Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
Shit. This is a hard choice. I have very few options now.
Yeah, I'm down to 2 cards, and it's kind of
Yeah, this gets brutal by the end.
yeah.
Yeah, we've learned to manage my resources a little better.
Hey, we're learning. Okay, I guess there's nothing to do but ready. 29.
Oh, you killed him?
No, I pushed him back.
Oh, you pushed.
I was gonna attack him, but now he's gonna be too far away. When
Shit.
I hit
Sorry,
the
do you guys want to take it back here?
No, I
Okay,
already
yeah,
adjusted
You
as
can-
much as I can.
You know, we can
That only slightly changes me. I'm
we
cool.
can pull back
Nope.
out of sight, and the archers will lose a round. And we
I
can,
Oh,
also-
I'm running.
I
That
have,
that doesn't change that.
I have
Okay.
2 free hits, so
I
I
just-
can push.
I didn't realize
I
he
can
wasn't-
get in front of everybody. I can take it. I can take hits for a round.
okay.
Yeah, I had a melee attack that I was going to use, but I'm swapping that
Actually,
for a ranged, realizing he's not there right now. But
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay, I'm 29.
4.
Nice.
70.
4. You might get it.
I better can get it.
Oops, hold on. Oh, the Spellweaver might. Oh, the Spellweaver's way out there. Never mind. Okay. Scoundrels first, then Living Bones, then me, then the archers, then the Spellweaver.
Okay. So I'm going to use my throwing knives.
Nice.
I will target the superior melee bones
Yep.
and regular ranged bones.
Okay.
So first attack against superior melee bones is a +0, so he takes 2.
Okay. And he shields 1, so he takes 1.
Fucker.
Yep.
And then against regular archer bones is a -1,
Okay.
so he takes 1.
Ouch.
I gain
Down to
1
4.
I gain 1 XP,
Okay.
and then I move 5. Bye.
Goodbye.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Move on top of the coin.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Blink. Okay.
Welcome. Yeah, thanks.
I was gonna do that, but whatever. It's okay. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm gonna move. Ooh, that's actually.
You know, it's really advantageous for us to do this as quickly as possible because every time you have to long rest, you
Yeah.
lose a card. So
Yeah.
the longer you draw it out, the more you fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Which I guess makes sense because as the fight goes on, you get more tired and you're not
Yeah.
as it's
Yeah,
not as
very
easy
true.
to use all of your resources.
So I'm gonna move 1, 2. I guess that would sitting here be out of. So they would, yeah, they could get in there. I'm gonna move all the way back because I don't want to get it. So I'll move 2 with this one, and then I'll heal 4, and then that puts my and this guy goes down. So I'm back up to 9.
Well, what did the living skeleton do?
Oh shoot! Sorry, that's my bad.
Alright, so don't heal 4.
Nope, I'm not gonna heal 4 yet. What did I do? Okay, so move 5, attack 1. Never mind. So he does one damage, plus 2, 3 damage. Damn. So I'm on 2. Okay, that's his turn. Now I'll do all that. 1, 2, and then heal 4. So that puts me up to 6. Okay. I'm gonna have to long rest. Banded archers, they don't move, so they can't see anybody, so they're done. Spellweaver.
I will move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then,
You're gonna attack the archers.
I only have a range of 3. Sorry.
Oh,
That's fine.
It's a range attack,
so you probably,
so I would go with disadvantage, right? If
Yeah.
I go after him,
Yeah.
but I get is any of those? What are those actually at?
I think did we do the snow down? This one I just
Okay.
did, so you can use it for sure. I think this one might be gone.
So I could do my regular attack for just 2, or I could do the range attack with disadvantage for 3.
Well, could you go just right here, pick up your
What?
coin and range it? You can range it through the door.
I could.
If you go right there, I won't die next turn.
All right, I'll try that.
So
I was trying to take some hits,
Yeah.
but okay, I'll do that. Range 3, attack 2.
So 2.
And I have this thing again, so +1 attack.
So 4 or 3.
3.
3 damage.
He shields
Shit.
2. Or shields 1.
He shields 1, so that's 2 damage.
These both go over here, and I gain 1 XP.
Nice. All right. I have to long rest.
Well, this sucks because I can run in there and die, or I can just waste a turn and lose a card.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you guys know right now. I have 1 long rest and then 1 turn left, and then I'm out.
And you're exhausted.
Yes. That's basically dying, right?
I think you don't. You just. We can look up. You look up the exhausted rule.
I've looked it up like 3 times.
I think you don't die. I think you're just kind of like you're out of the battle. So I'll discard 1. I'll have 4. I'll have 4 left.
Well, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
die.
just out of this scenario.
I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna go down swinging.
Okay.
I think you just become exhausted when you lose all your HP. I don't think you die.
Yeah. You just become exhausted. And,
We can, if he can solo it.
yeah. I got this. I've been doing so well so far. Okay. All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Go for it.
6.
6.
Long rest.
And you're long resting.
I have to pick one of these 2 cards.
All right. Your first scoundrel.
All right, I'm gonna move 5. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna move out of the way so y'all can get in there in 4, 5.
Okay.
Is that still blocking? Move there. 4. That way, if I kill him, y'all can go around.
Yep.
I mean, I guess you can move through me, so it doesn't matter. And then I will use my backstab attack.
Nice.
Attack 3, but I add 2 if he is not adjacent to any of his allies.
Nice.
That's 5.
5.
I'm going to poison him
Nice.
for 6. Come on, double. Ah, plus 0.
6 damage.
Yeah.
So shields 1, so that's 5. That kills him.
I went down swinging, guys.
Yep. I mean, you've been going super lucky with all these. You could make it around.
Oh no, I have 1 health, I have no cards to block, and my armor is gone. I die.
Discard.
Hmm?
You can move 2 from your discard to there to block ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then, or what about these? Are these
These would go into my discard now.
both of them? So you can block 2 hits.
Well, so I've played them this round, so they're not in the discard yet.
Oh, it doesn't happen until the cleanup stage at the end of the round.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
That's my understanding.
Yeah. So, oh man, they're not doing very much damage this time. So range 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And range 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're both gonna park there. So the elite does 2 damage, 3 damage.
Yep, that's it.
Are you
I'll block the 1
okay?
and hope for a -1 on the other.
Yep. Okay. So then the next one's gonna attack for 1 damage. Plus 0 is 1.
That's it. I have
Okay.
1.
All right.
I go to 0.
You are exhausted. Bummer. Okay. That's the end of his round. My turn. I'm long resting, so I get this back. I gain 2 hit points. Oh, I forgot to use my hide armor. I should have used my hide armor. Okay. All right, and then you long rest.
Yay.
Okay. So I'm gonna discard all my cards here.
Well, it's safe to say that I failed my personal scenario goal.
Oh man. I'm gonna fail too. I've only got 2 kills. So
What was your personal scenario?
To end with full hit points.
Oh. That's a rough one.
yeah. Okay.
My other choice was to go through the whole scenario without anyone becoming exhausted, which I became exhausted, so lost that one too.
Okay. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going on 61.
21.
They're going on 32. So your turn first.
Okay. I may have actually been able to discard my other 2 cards
Oh.
to avoid the damage, but that would leave me with 0 cards, so I'd be
Yeah.
exhausted anyways.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it says before you act in a round.
Do I know
They're not in the
which
hand
one
or
of
the
those
discard
guys
pile.
might be more hurt?
Yeah, definitely. So the non-elite has 4 hit points left. The elite has 7. Oh, this goes to.
Okay, so I will use this to move in 2.
Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing you want to park on that gold piece, right?
Yeah, I guess. So wait, what's your? Yeah, I just figure. This is the only move where I can do damage. So
Do it.
I can't get close enough with the move 4. I would need 5 to get adjacent to them, and then I can do 2s. But I will range 4, attack 3 against the non-elite to see if maybe I can get lucky and
Okay.
kill him,
Right.
depending on what I pull here.
3. Dang.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay, he's down to 1. I'll take him out. Don't worry. I got it.
So I did a move.
Avenge me, fellow heroes.
I
I
did
will. Don't you
this
worry.
attack, so this is burned, this is not, and on my next turn I become exhausted.
Okay. All right. Archers. Range 3 and range 4. So the elite can hit you from there. So he's going to do 4 damage.
He's going to do 0 damage.
Okay. What does it say? On the next 2 sources of damage to you, suffer no damage instead.
And I gain a XP point,
Nice. Okay.
I believe.
And then the next one is going to move forward 1 and then attack you. At range 3 for 3 damage.
Wait, nope,
4 damage.
nope.
Nope. Okay, cool. That's the end.
This is burned.
My turn. I'm going to move 4.
If y'all can, try and get to that treasure tile.
4.
That's the good stuff.
Yeah. So that I'm gonna get rid of that card.
Are you about to become exhausted too?
I've got 3 cards left. So I can attack 3, range 3, and on my next 4 ranged attack actions, gain an additional target. So I'm gonna use 1. So I'm gonna attack both of those for 3 damage. So I'll do the elite first. 4 damage on the elite. And all allies and enemies adjacent to the target. Oh, that one moved. Oh, I guess I could have. Should we cheat a little bit and have him move there?
Yeah,
instead of attacking?
definitely.
Okay.
It's okay, internet. No one actually cares.
Yeah. So I do 4 damage to the elite. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that puts him down to 3. And then all allies and enemies adjacent to the target suffer 1 damage. So the regular one takes 1 damage and dies.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does. In your face. And I could have targeted him again if I wanted to, but I don't need to. So I discard that. And that's the end of the round. So I say if we can you move up and loot that?
Get the chest.
I can't do anything.
He's got to rest.
Oh, you have to long
I can't rest. I'm out. I only have one
Oh.
card here.
Oh, so you're exhausted.
I'm
Oh.
exhausted this
Okay.
turn.
Well, I'm gonna.
So it's down to you, man.
He has 3 hit points.
Spellweaver is exhausted.
Okay. Well, that's not so great.
It's up to you.
You gotta do damage.
Okay, I'm gonna move. And I'm gonna have to do it with disadvantage. Okay. All right. Well, I am gonna go on initiative 29. Draw. Because I'm 14. Damn it.
Oh
Okay.
no!
That's okay. It's all right.
Well, you have a lot of health still, don't
Yeah,
you?
I'm at 8 now. So 2 damage. Create 3 damage traps in an adjacent empty hex closest to an enemy. So can you grab? Just grab like any of those tokens.
Traps.
Yeah. Create 3 damage. Create 1 3 damage trap. So grab that spike trap right here.
Oh,
So,
this.
yeah. And I guess I can put it right there. So attack for 2 damage. 2 damage. So I go down. Oh no, wait, I'm going to use my hide armor, so I'm down to 1. Okay. That's it for him. My turn. I'm going to move 2. 1, 2. And then it says all adjacent allies and enemies suffer 1 damage. So it's going to
adjacent.
suffer 1 damage.
You're not gonna move on to the coin.
Oh, yeah, I guess
Obviously, because it's on the coin.
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna get the chest, but
No.
we're so desperate right now for the win.
So I'm going to attack 2, range 5. So it's ranged. So I have to do it with disadvantage. Plus 0, minus 1. So that's 1 damage.
What's he at?
He's at 1 hit point.
Oh, come on.
And then he's immobilized, and I gain an experience point.
How much health you got?
I'm at 6.
Oh yeah, you're good.
So I can make it another round, but I'm going to have to long rest. So, alright, next
So
round.
there's a long rest. You take damage, but from the long rest you heal.
Yeah. So we'll see what they do.
How much damage he does?
Oh.
It's gonna come down to the modifier.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You can burn 1 card too.
Yeah.
You also have your hide armor still.
Yeah. So I need to just. Oh well. I guess I can't because I'm not doing that. So attack 4, range 6. So 4 plus 0. So I take 4 damage.
Okay.
3 damage. So that's down to 3. I've used that.
He would have had disadvantage with that, right?
Oh, he would have moved back 1.
Okay.
Oh no, he can't.
He's
Oh, yeah.
immobilized.
0 plus 1. So
Okay.
I've still been the same.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and he's immobilized. Okay, that's his turn. Long rest. Let's see here. What's my highest damage?
Oh, this is good. Even if a character is exhausted, as long as the scenario is successfully completed, the character still completes his or her battle goal.
What is my personal goal?
Battle goal earns scenario rewards and keeps all money and experience.
battle goal. Okay. So I did it. I was down to just 1 card in my discard. That's what this is, right?
Oh yeah.
So if we
It's very
win, I
true.
get this.
If you exhaust yourself. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna go on initiative 38. And they are going on initiative 56. All right. So I am going to. So should I? I'm not gonna. I'm gonna move. Oh, I pick up this coin. I'm gonna move
That takes
1.
a lot of XP to look around.
Yeah.
Because for completing the scenario, the XP for that is 4 plus twice the scenario level, which this I think is just a level 1 scenario.
Yeah.
So we get 6 XP for beating this.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I'm going to attack 3, range 3.
Yeah.
All allies and enemies adjacent. So that's 3 damage. Let me draw a card. 2 times. 6 damage. Dead.
Killed him.
We won.
We win.
We win.
Woo!
We couldn't loot, but we won.
Yeah.
All right. There you have it. So I've killed, I don't know, did I miss? How many did I kill? I think I marked 4.
I
So
know
you got two in there.
2 in there. You got the one guy in the back over there at least.
That's
And-
3.
And how many did you get in here?
You got the one in
Think
the
I-
corner,
Yep, that's 4.
and I think you got the one in the front.
I believe so too.
I'll give you 5.
Okay.
That's a
Yeah,
you-
I can.
that's
I'll
a-
roll the
you-
tape back.
right?
Yeah, I forgot that we're recording.
I think
Okay.
I'd say you got the 5 though.
Okay.
I think you did.
Okay, so if I get 5, then I will get a checkbox for my saddest. So I'll go ahead and mark it off, and then I'll remove it if for some reason I didn't actually get 5.
I did not complete my my fast healer
Aw.
thing.
I did mine. I had 1 card left.
Yep. So I get 5 XP, and then we get how many XP for this?
6.
6 XP. So I'm at 11 XP right now. 45.
You get 15.
I get 16.
So each one of these gold pieces are worth 2. So 2, 4, 6. I get 6 gold.
I got 4 gold.
12 golds.
Okay, let's do the conclusion real quick. With the last bandit dead, you take a moment to catch your breath and steel yourself against the visions of living remains ripping at your flesh. Your target is not among the dead, and you shudder to think that what horrors still await you in catacombs below 2.
Oh no,
Oh.
Catacombs below.
So the Barrow lair is next. So we have a choice. We can
Continue on.
continue on. So that would be the next scenario. So we
Right.
Start
heal
over.
up, start
Yes.
over a new scenario, or we can return spend
to
our
town.
gold and XP or whatever. But I mean, we don't have enough XP.
No.
We don't have.
And then
enough.
if we went back, coming back to this thing,
We
we'd have
have a
another
road.
road encounter,
Yep. So
which could be good or bad.
yeah,
But I'm definitely of the opinion of just screw it, push on.
yeah. I say we push on. So okay, I think that's it. Thanks for watching. I had an awesome time.
Oh, no, this
I
is
forgot we were
blast.
recording because
Yeah.
it was just fun. So
You know, this game is it's brutal. But
Yeah.
I like it.
and they said that this encounter is one of the harder encounters.
Is it?
So
It's definitely a very like attrition heavy encounter because like you got the 6 guys right at the beginning and
Yeah.
then there's 4 more and then
yeah,
another 4
yeah, another 4. Yeah,
and like especially like with your abilities where you're just burning
You're
through them. You
trying to-
have to
Well,
have that recovery card.
Well, 'cause I was burning them extra fast, trying to balance
Yeah.
it between having something doing this. So I burned them a little heavy. I could have played that a lot smoother.
well, and
Yeah.
it's so hard to know, like, right, like
Yeah.
the first time we've played, it's hard to know like how many cards you're gonna burn through and how many
Yeah.
you need to keep until the end.
Yeah, what kind of combat encounters we were going to run into,
Yeah.
how expensive they were going to be.
I definitely had those 2 clutch doubles
Yeah, that was
That is
and the, like the sneak
Bad
attack
luck
from the
here.
invisible that was so
Look at
legit.
this.
I know. Hey guys, Wick Gamer here. Hope you enjoyed our playthrough of the first session of Gloomhaven. Doing the editing, we made some mistakes, which that's totally understandable, right? I mean, we're barely starting this game. We've glanced through the rules, but man, we're having a great time. There's some things that, as I'm editing, I'm noticing that could help us. I'm going to start recording the tablet that's got the Gloomhaven helper on there, and then kind of superimpose it over the screen so that that will show you guys kind of what I'm looking at. It'll show you, the moves that the AI are going to make, what turn order we're in, and everything like that, just in case we fail to communicate it. But it's just going to get better from here. We all had an amazing time. I'm working on painting the minis right now. Here's a little preview of, hopefully that'll, of my Cragheart, who I've officially named Gates. So, yeah, I hope you continue watching. If you enjoyed it, subscribe and like. And we're hoping to get together once a week, and then I'll edit it and then post it. So we're hoping for like a once a week timeline as far as posting new videos. So make sure to subscribe, and I'll try to post it on the Gloomhaven subreddit as well, so that you guys know what's going on. But anyways, thanks again. Hope you enjoyed.